this is a professional environment. Hey! Stop it!
Another day about the Waffle House shit got hella poppin'. One lady started talking that shit like she really wanted problems. She said that the workers were working too slow. She needed the food cause she had to go. She got super angry and started to shout. So Wendy gave her a 3-piece on the house. Yeah. Go Wendy, I get why they mad, yeah. They just found out for Christmas all you be serving is both of them hands, yeah. Wendy, she ain't gonna back down. Her homie just pulled a pan out. So your little plans ain't gon' pan out. Bitch. John Cena with the smackdown. Why you think they got this type of application? And the store should get launched like an application. If you're not with the shits like your name is Wendy, shit, you're not really a fit, go apply it Wendy. Run up on Wendy, boy, you better just surrender. Featherweight contender, whipping up the chicken tenders. Mama lit the way she kept it cool with the aggressors. Even Iron Man is trying to bring her onto the...
I'll admit it. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbor. I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Gonna chop his ass up. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass. Oh, eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. My superpower is being honest. And I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. That's why I want the globals to know. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Eat your ass. I've extrapolated this out. And I will eat your ass.
I learned a lot. And I learned that, I learned a lot. Anyway, Bo is associated here. Anyway, the point I want to make is I learned so much. I learned so much. I learned.
Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds, but I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot, you know. Come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things that come on, man.
I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I love kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, I'm in trouble. What are we, nuts? Dead. You know, come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds, but I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot, you know. Come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Come on, man.
The Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius. Come on, man.
I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. Come on, man.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Wealthy kids.
Come on, man. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record.
I know a lot of weed smokers.
Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds, but I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot, you know. Come on, man. You know the thing.
You know what I mean?
You know the thing.
You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Why the hell would I take a test?
And strike and strike and strike until you have victory. For every enemy that is aligned against you, let there be that we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. Angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now.
about a motherfucking mukbang? We got a beef taco. Santa Fe, right?
Wake up. Wake up. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. It's an e-girl in military uniform. It's propaganda. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
It's just a rule. You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it.
I like that a lot. I wish it was like bigger with the whole. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Holy fuck!
He broke the leg. Keep going. Oh, you know it, lad. You know that, Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring.
No, in real life.
Brit, just do women's comedy stuff. You know, talk about how fat you are and how you want to have sex with guys, and then say my vagina a lot.
The impact, what happened on July the 6th, had international repercussions beyond what I think any of you can fully understand.
99999.
Whose Sailor Moon shirt? Why mine, of course. It's a little tight.
Section 3, Clause A. Stephen Crowder will be required to clean his room on a daily basis. Failure to do so will result in a $1 million fine. I know you're thinking, well, that's comically high. It's like, well, you don't know what happens if you don't clean your bloody room.
He probably just had a bad day, you know. He probably just had a bad day. So he was angry that apparently that I wasn't in the studio early enough, I guess. And so I just walked up the stairs and he said, I'm canceling the show. I knew in my heart why he was doing it.
Scooby, can you get away from the monitor? I'm trying to work here. What are you trying to hide anyways? It can't be that bad.
It is that bad. That show is that bad. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Still dealing with a bit of the sickness, but I'll do my best to get through the stream. I did not see the Karen Unbalanced shit show. I saw that the Farron Balanced person uploaded like a YouTube video apologizing to Quartering. So I don't really know what happened. If you have a link, we can check it out though, because I want to jump into everything surrounding this terrible person. And after we're done with the stream, because I know that most of
you think Farron's a terrible person?
What?
No, you said this terrible person as you were talking. And I thought you were talking. Wait, you think?
Oh no! I what? Dude, stop. It's too early in the stream. I'm getting confused. I was saying, like, send me the link if you can in the chat. I don't know anything about this situation, but I said I want to jump into everything surrounding this terrible person, and I'm talking about Eliza Bleu.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because I was in like the Twitter Spaces for the past few days, listening to Fair and Balance and a couple of others speaking about Twitter Space about it.
I noticed that she got called out by the Cassandra bitch, and I want to talk about her too, because the situation surrounding like the Timcast people, like, man, okay, look, Tim being a coward, I wouldn't necessarily care about, because I understand as a content creator.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me just finish the point really quick, because I will totally lose myself in this one. I understand as a content creator not wanting to throw yourself into the middle of drama. Okay, I do. However, Tim specifically, beyond just platforming this woman without properly vetting her, because apparently she's really good friends with the dumbass who does his fucking scheduling, so his idiotic ass didn't fucking vet her at all. But Tim has like gone on long-winded speeches about how people need to speak up, how you can't be afraid of being canceled, how you need to say when something is wrong or they'll ruin your children. Oh my God, dude. Like, what a fucking bitch, okay? What an absolute fucking complete and total fucking bitch. I understand this doesn't look good for your stupid fucking brand. I get it. I understand. Tough fucking titties, dude. Like, you fucking platform this cunt. You tell everybody, oh, she's a victim. You don't press her on anything, okay? And you know, it's funny, too, because I have this fucking clip of this woman, okay? And in the clip, okay, Tim is like, mentioned something to her. And then they get into how, I've never actually seen sexual, I'm like, dude, she had a Freudian fucking slip on your fucking stream. Nobody says anything. Nobody questions her because she starts getting fucking offended. Okay? I uploaded my video, the most recent one, with like a minute plus long clip of her freaking the fuck out because somebody asked her questions about her story. Like, freaking the fuck out on this woman. Okay? Anytime Eliza Bleu gets pressed on her fucking story, it's vague. We have no fucking clue what actually happened. And if you ask her direct questions, she flips the fuck out and starts gaslighting the fuck out of whoever she's talking to. So I look at that. I'm like, okay, clearly, you have a problem with this person. This woman is fucking deranged. Okay? It's not just pretending, making up, fabricating your entire history as a human trafficking victim. You're a fucking cam model. You're a fucking prostitute. You're on fucking Blind Date. You fucking stalked the fucking band member from My Chemical Romance. You're on a creepy-ass fucking fanfic. Fuck you. And then you go around pretending to be a fucking victim accepting awards. Oh, you absolute fucking cunt. Yeah, no, I know about the receipt. I've seen it. I have. Sorry, guys. We got a playlist on the channel, okay? We have a playlist on the channel. And I can't remember which video, but it's in there, where we talk about what time she joined Twitter. No, it's completely made up, okay? She has a new Twitter account under Eliza Bleu. Her old Twitter account was like Eliza Knows or something. She used to go by Eliza Seep, Eliza Cuts. This woman has a whole multitude of identities, each one trying to become famous in its own deranged kind of way. And then you have fucking Timmy Boy over here, right? Quartering gets locked out. This is after Brittany Venti, okay? This is well after Brittany Venti. But then Quartering gets locked out of his account. Quartering is on stream with Brittany Venti, and I apologize for not having it pulled up, but if you guys have been paying attention, maybe some of you have already seen this. Quartering's on with Brittany Venti, okay? And on the stream with Brittany Venti, they're watching Tim talk about the Eliza situation, and he's like, oh, I don't know anything about it. And fucking Quartering's like, I told him in DMs, we talked about it. I told him. And I'm like, oh, there's Tim fucking pretending he has no fucking idea. He has no clue. He has no actually, what's really funny about that fucking cocksucking liar saying that he has no fucking idea? Dipshit put out a fucking tweet today, and let me pull it up because, dude, it actually, like, I saw this. I saw he fucking deletes it. I'm like, wow, what an absolute fucking coward, okay? Look at this shit, all right? Look at this shit, okay? This is what I mean about, like, I fucking hate this fucking coward. After throwing Quartering on the bus and lying about how his writer has always been working on the story, Tim Pool has deleted his tweet and is back to pretending he doesn't know about Eliza Bleu after being called out for it. Absolute fucking coward. So this was the tweet, okay? He got pissy, all right, because people are spamming his fucking chat, asking him these fucking questions. And of course, he has no fucking answer for any of it, of course, because that's how it works, right? Eliza cunts. Yes, I'm going to leave that up on the screen for a little bit. But he says, like, oh, I have a writer who's been working on the story, and Quartering bailed on my show, and you guys are mad at me for not talking. You lying little dirty bastard. What a dirty fucking bastard. What a manipulative little fucking liar, right? You had Quartering fucking booked, and then he bailed on you? Dude, Quartering was booked a month ago. This shit happened, what, 9 days ago? Quartering was booked a fucking month ago. Had nothing to do with Eliza fucking Bleu. This Shane Cashman person, okay? Guess what time he was talking to Eliza Bleu for their one-on-one interview? It was on the fucking 8th of January. Eliza fucking... Actually, fuck. I talked about this today, too. Right? Because I was watching all the stuff go on. I'm just like, what fucking douchebags? What fucking liars? Right? I can't fucking stand it. I absolutely can't fucking stand it. All right? Hold on. Because it does actually piss me off. And I there we go. Eliza Bleu lied, okay? Again, and this is like, she doesn't lie about just the big things. Just the big things. She lies about almost everything. Anytime this daft bitch opens her fucking mouth, she puts out another fucking lie. It's insane to me. It's insane to me how dishonest this person is. Okay? And if you're paying attention, it's so fucking obvious. Yes, thank you. Smash the like button. Hard, hard, hard. Smash the fucking like button. God damn it, I hate this person. Look at this. This is January fucking 8th. Shane Cashman, okay? Again, Tim is such a fucking liar. He was sending his writer out to Eliza Bleu to do a puff piece fucking article talking about her advocacy. That's why he was there. Has nothing to do with this fucking drama. And she tweets it out on the 8th. Hey, everybody. I'm excited for Shane Cashman to come on. I'm excited. I'm so excited. We're going to spend a few days together. January fucking 8th, okay? What did she tweet out today? I wasn't going to say anything about Shane Cashman spending a few days with me, but the information was made public, so here we are. What do you fucking mean? How are you this stupid? How did you forget to delete this fucking tweet? At least delete the tweet. At least give yourself some fucking plausible deniability. At least do that much. Then your defenders wouldn't look so fucking retarded. Oh my God, look at this shit. Why even lie about this? Why fucking lie about this? This has no impact on literally anything other than it shows what a dishonest bitch she is, because she fucking lies and then turns around to make it all about how I'm just trying to be an advocate. I'm busy with that. I'll speak on this, but I'm so busy being an advocate, everybody. The fuck? The actual fuck? Oh my gosh. Hey, guess what, guys? I didn't need Quartering to come on my fucking stream to talk about this absolute fucking liar. But I'm supposed to believe super honest, super fucking honest journalisming fucking Tim Pool doesn't have the fucking ability to look into this on his fucking own. I work a full-time fucking job, guys. I work a full-time fucking job. I can look into it. I work a full-time fucking job. It has nothing to do with this shit. I have the time to look into it. Oh my God. But he can't. He can't be bothered. Quartering wasn't on a stream, guys. Quartering didn't go on a stream. If Quartering was there, then of course Tim would have covered it. He always planned to. When he booked Quartering on fucking December, when he booked Quartering in fucking December, he was always planning to talk about Eliza Bleu. What the fuck? That's where he fucking goes with it? Really? Fucking really? Yes, apparently. Apparently. By the way, this Shane Cashman jackass, okay, has been talking about how much he loves Eliza, how they're such good friends. Oh, he's just so inspired by her. Wow, way to get a completely unbiased fucking dipshit to fucking cover this woman. Oh, but he was always planning on asking her the serious hard questions. Like, who fucking trafficked you? Who did it? Can you give us a fucking date? When did you get out of the human trafficking? Hey, I have a question. How many releases did you sign? How much money were you paid? Were you being human trafficked when you put out a YouTube video of a phone call with your mother? Oh my gosh, hey guys, guess what? Don't question that. Not every victim's the same. And certainly not every kidnappers are the same. Her kidnappers allowed her to speak to her parents. Let her get nice little haircuts. Made sure she was fit and healthy. Let her do music videos. Her kidnappers were basically like not her kidnappers at all. If they even
Well, I mean, Crow, come on. Not all kidnappers are the same.
Don't.
I mean, it's not like there's a field like criminal psychology.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's fucking weird. It's really fucking weird. It's absolutely fucking weird. It's weird how many fucking music videos she's in. It's weird that she's on fucking Blind Date talking about how she doesn't wear fucking underwear. It's really fucking weird. Absolute logic bomb savage. Look, I've been waiting to pop off on this because the last time we did the stream talking about it, we started off talking about something else, and I was like, oh, and I kind of got distracted with how angry this thing makes me. Okay? And it does make me angry. And let me be very clear why it makes me angry. And thank you guys for the super chat. Margaret Merlot, thank you for the super chat. Margot Merlot, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But here's what really pisses me off about this fucking situation. All right? I've been very open with people. Members of my family have been the victims of really horrific events. Okay? Really, really horrific things. To see a person absolutely fabricate an entire history of abuse, when in reality, she's a wealthy politician's daughter. She didn't grow up even fucking poor. She whored herself out for fucking cash because she liked living the easy lifestyle. Because that's how daddy raised her. That's how daddy fucking raised her. But by the way, I don't know if you guys saw this, but yes, her father, I guess, has been offering one-on-one private conversations if people take their articles down. It's I wonder why that's. I wonder why.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Fucking World Star.
Yeah,
dude. Did you see that email?
Yeah, let me get it pulled up. Cause I this is why I've been setting
because when you see that image, it's like boom, bombshell.
Yeah, well, because she tagged them, and she doesn't say that she was being exploited when she did it for World Star Hip Hop, but she kind of implies it, right? She first thanks them and then puts out a statement about how she's a survivor and she's had to deal with so many different things. It's like, that's really interesting, okay? Because this is from World Star Hip Hop. Hold on. Let me pause. Let me pause the stream. Okay, I got it open in a different tab. Okay, there we go. So this is statement wanted regarding Eliza No's video. She was paid for this video and we own full rights. Anything further can be addressed via legal. Thank you.
Boom.
She was paid to do the video. She wasn't being trafficked. She wasn't forced to do it. They didn't hold a fucking gun up to her head. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen a victim of human trafficking who looks as fit and healthy as Eliza does?
No.
Like these are the years where she is being trafficked for sex. Okay? These are the years where she is being trafficked for sex. She looks like she is in excellent fucking health. I guess her kidnapper has fed her super well, right? Yeah, it's just that the sheer fucking stupidity with this shit. The absolute fucking sheer stupidity. And her father is a wealthy fucking politician in fucking Illinois. Eliza was trafficked by Eliza Bleu. Maybe. Somebody did it. Somebody fucking did it. In fact, based on her timeline, the only person who could have possibly done it would be the band member from My Chemical Romance, who she was fucking stalking. How? How the fuck? How the absolute fuck? Eliza Bleu many. Fucking hell. Dude, one of the videos she's in is like Mo Hose or something, and I'm like, wow. Yeah, she is But dude, it what kind of fucking person does this? I'm not kidding. What kind of fucking human being makes this much shit up about themselves? Am I alone in being like just blown away by it? Sorry, what'd you say?
No, I could think of one, Crow. I could think of one. And I know of a certain person who would say, she's just a wonderful little spirit.
Okay,
or something stupid like that.
Yeah. Okay. But now imagine Maya Moore was slightly more competent and had far much more influence. That's scary to think about. It's scary to think about. Welcome Welcome to Eliza,
Get
everybody.
Eliza Bleu.
Well, this is just the most recent personality. She's going to split off and become something else. Here's the thing. The Eliza Cuts thing had to die out because she turned out to be a fucking little psychopath, right? She wrote this super creepy fan fiction talking about like how she tried to end herself to get the dude's attention, right? So that's over. She can't be Eliza Cuts anymore because she cut too deep. So then she becomes... that was kind of mean, wasn't it? Whatever. Then she becomes Eliza Seep. Eliza Seep isn't able to do anything, right? Eliza Seep, TV, doesn't work. Eliza Knows, though. Eliza Knows becomes a fucking video vixen. Eliza Knows is trying to be on American Idol. Eliza Knows is a cam girl, guys. A very well-known cam girl. Eliza Knows is also a prostitute. Oh boy, went a little too deep again. Time to bail out of that one. And now we have Eliza Bleu. Okay, from creepy little psycho stalker to absolute fucking whore to victim of human trafficking and a voice for survivors everywhere. Oh my god, it makes me fucking sick to my stomach. Fucking thinking about it. Let me play you this. This is from Fair and Balanced. And also I like the play on their name. It's actually pretty clever.
Mm-hmm.
This was the clip I put in my video this today. So if you guys already saw it, I apologize, but I want you to I just want you guys to hear her freaking the fuck out. Because she was asked a question. Yes. And she tries to gaslight the fuck out of the person she's talking to.
I mean, I don't know for me to tell my story at length is going to take a while.
I don't even need that.
Questions about my story is going to take a while.
So I know the basics of your story because I've listened to your podcast.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what the question is.
Well, I can ask you the questions.
I didn't agree to this. All I agreed to was answering a few questions about Twitter.
Well, okay, sure. That's totally fine. But can I ask you the questions or email you the questions and you can decide if you want to answer or not?
I mean, did you ask Amanda in advance to do that?
No, I told her that I wanted to ask you about the Twitter stuff and about your own story.
Okay, so you deceived.
So basically, she's doing everything to dodge him.
No, yeah, this is great. She's accusing her deceiving her like little booking agent or whoever the fuck it is.
You deceived Amanda, didn't tell her everything you wanted to ask me, and then you got a survivor on the phone and started asking her about her personal trauma.
No, that's not what happened. I said
you hear the way she's talking to this woman, right?
Yeah. Being so
yeah.
hostile all of a sudden.
Hostile as fuck, accusing her of being deceptive, okay? Because she asked her a simple question. And even says, hey, are you okay to answer this? Right? And Eliza is just freaking the fuck out on her. All right? Let me be very clear. Let me be super, super clear, crystal fucking clear to people. If you're the victim of human trafficking, okay? Coming forward literally means sharing your story, okay? Eliza refuses to do that, refuses to answer any questions about it, and to my understanding, has never actually named a single human being or named a specific like location or anything. Because again, if there were actual human traffickers out there, right? And Eliza was able to escape from them. Do you think maybe it would be like a slight minor priority ahead of trying to be famous, right? And be given awards and everything? Maybe you should try to maybe make sure that these people are put into a fucking jail cell so that they don't do it to somebody else. Well, of course not, because they don't fucking exist. That's why she gets so hostile when she gets asked a simple fucking question. That's why she starts freaking the fuck out. It's not the first time she's done it either. She absolutely loses it when she is pressed or asked questions. She refuses to answer anything. This woman made up her entire fucking history. Any level of vetting of this woman would have shown that she has had a very, very public lifestyle. All right, I'm not talking about being a whore. I'm not talking about that. I mean, she was on fucking Blind Date. She was a contestant on American Idol. She was a contestant who was at least decent enough to be featured in a New York Post article in 2010. This is not some quiet person who you would never be able to find any of this stuff out about. Her fucking photos, her fucking face is plastered across multiple different music videos. Any level of vetting from someone like Tim Pool would have shown this. Any level of vetting from someone like Elon Musk would have shown this. She made up her entire fucking history for fucking clout. And by the way, I'm going to go through Quartering's Twitter thread here because I put it in the title, right? Was she covering up abuse for clout? Well, it looks like that may have been the case. It looks like when she was claiming that these hashtags that predators were using that were taken down were never actually taken down. They were up still. And that when people tried reaching out to her, she fucking blew them off. Because, you know, Eliza was gaining a bunch of clout. Eliza was becoming super duper extra famous. This was something Eliza spent her entire fucking life trying to be. Important. Fucking gross fucking dog.
I think we're probably going to be done here. Please, just next time you want to speak to a survivor about their trauma and bring up their own past.
I literally asked her. I'm going to read you. I'm going to read you. I'll read you the message that I sent her.
Please be honest in advance
I won't.
Because there are times when I feel cool about talking about it, and there's other times when I don't.
I'll read you the message that I sent it to her. You're not listening to me.
I was totally comfortable talking about Twitter.
Well, by the way, guys, the way she is talking here, there's a video that I played on stream of her on her little cam chat site flipping out on somebody because they called her ugly. It's the exact same way that she's speaking to this woman right now. Snarky, fucking, I have something over you. You didn't, you were deceptive. Next time you have a survivor on. Next time you do that. Yeah, just think about what you did here. Fucking disgusting little clout monkey.
If you were going to ask me about my own traumatizing story, I would have appreciated a little bit of a heads up. And you know what? I think you're a cool person. I always have. And I know you're cool with Tim Dillon, and I would have appreciated.
But by the way, guys, before this part ends, I want you to remember that she's always liked this woman. Eliza has always liked Katie, and she knows that she's good friends with somebody else that she's really good with. Just remember that.
Doesn't sound like a lie at all.
No, hold on. Just remember that, because when this conversation ends, it's gonna flip to Katie being a complete fucking stranger. Because Eliza lies about everything.
A little bit more respect just off.
You're not listening to me. Here's what I said to her. I said, I'm interested in the Twitter changes as well as her history as a survivor. That is what I told her.
Okay, then I'm going to speak to her about that, because then she messed up and didn't tell me what's up.
Okay, well,
I apologize for blooping out on you. She should have told me that. I'm going to go get her at. So
can I ask you the questions?
I'm not cool with it. It's been a long few days, and honestly, I don't feel like rehashing my whole own trauma on the phone with somebody I don't know.
So, guys, remember, this is someone that she really likes. Someone that she really likes. And she knows that she's on good terms, good friends with someone else that she really likes and respects. But then she says, "Hey, I'm not willing to discuss this with a complete stranger." No, I'm not going to do that. How the fuck is this woman claiming to be an advocate? How is she speaking for women about how they need to come forward? Be strong, be brave, come forward, right? Speak your truth, or whatever the fuck they like to say. But then, when asked directly, well, can you tell us about your story? Why'd you ask me that? Yeah. I can't imagine why people think that this woman is lying. I can't imagine it. It's Vic, GG. Can you possibly fathom why anyone would think that this gross, disgusting woman is lying?
I can think of a few reasons.
Is it the blatant dishonesty?
Yes, and it's also the very hostile and nature
I think it's
she
the
presses
granola.
towards anything. That too.
God
And also
damn.
she didn't. And also she drank too much Kool-Aid.
Fuck, dude, this is just. I'm like.
Sorry,
what
I'm
the
enjoying
fuck
a
is-
granola bar right now.
I can hear you enjoying your granola bar. I'm just like, I'm looking at it. I'm just like, this woman is nuts. But hold on, because we've talked plenty. We talked plenty about Eliza Bleu. Okay, and I will go into Quartering's thread here. Let's go back to talking about the crew of Timcast. So don't worry, guys. And the thing is, I didn't screenshot it, so it's not pulled up. What's her face? Cassandra McDonald has wiped her fucking Twitter timeline, so all these tweets are gone now. Okay, and I guess you're just gonna have to trust me when I say that this is what this woman was doing. But last week, and some of you may have already seen it too, people were tweeting at Cassandra McDonald about this situation with Brittany Venti, and Cassandra was like, "Oh well, I'm not entirely certain how this is a free speech issue to post someone's private pictures." I'm like, dude, you fucking liar, okay? But that's the thing. Cassandra and Eliza are super good friends. So when people are tweeting at Cassandra going like, "Hey, dude, come on, talk about this. Like this isn't right." Cassandra's all like, "Oh, don't worry, you gross little lying whore. I got your back," and just gaslights everybody. Well, then I think it was Daily Beast had reached out to Eliza Bleu, right? They tweeted at her. They were like, "Hey, we're going to do a story on you. We want to know if we could reach out for comment." Well, now that became a little bit more serious, right? So then Cassandra tweets out about, I guess, just talking shit about this fair and balanced person. Gosh damn it. Here we go. I think this is it. No, she was whining that she should be fired for doing my job. Probably why she couldn't even last at RT. So let me see, because Fair and Balanced had a couple of tweets. And I just want to make sure I'm going over the right one here. Why is so much stuff deleted all the time? I'm looking at just like an entire thing of things that are deleted. It's funny. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I apologize. I wasn't really planning on digging into this one too much, but I have to, and it's actually a little bit fucked up. I guess I can just go to the Cassandra's page because I'm not blocked by her.
So granola, do you guys like it or love it?
Oh no, never mind. Her tweets are protected now. Oh god, these people suck.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. Cassandra put her thing on protected status now, so nobody can see what she tweets.
Not surprising.
I know, right? It's funny how the people are doing that shit. Okay, wait, hold on.
Loser.
Hey, it's annoying. It's annoying. Like fuck. Okay, here we go. This is the tweet anyway, so it's fine. I still found it. I understand why she's on protected status now. So, Timcast will have the exclusive story. Sorry, Daily Beast and Dollar Store Nancy Grace. So, I guess she keeps taking shots at this fair and balanced person. And I'm like, I don't trust fucking Timcast to deliver the story. We have too many people at Timcast that are close friends with Eliza Bleu. We have the writer who went to go spend time with her, being a big fan of all of her advocacy. But then I'm supposed to trust these people who also, like complete fucking cowards, won't even mention the people that are being suspended. Complete fucking cowards. I'm supposed to trust that these people are going to deliver an honest story on this woman. Really? Fucking really? Hey, Vic, let me ask you a question. Okay.
What's up?
Okay. So, I work for, let's say I work for, I work for Donald Trump. Okay. Or Joe Biden. Let's say I work for Joe Biden, right? Guy pays me fucking tons of money. Okay. And then I'm also yeah, right. But seriously, let's say I work for Joe Biden. Would you then trust anything I have to fucking say about the guy? No, right?
No.
Well, okay. If I was going to say like some really awful people, but it probably wouldn't be a good thing. Let's say, hold on. Let's say Putin was my best fucking friend, right? Would you trust me if I was telling you all the great things about fucking Vladimir fucking Putin?
No, I think you'd be making the most of the lies just to protect your own ass, so he doesn't put a hit on you.
Exactly. Because he fucking murdered me in a heartbeat.
You know the funny thing is they actually did that in the Law and Order crossover, like back in September.
Okay, listen. Law and Order's gone downhill. I can't. We're not. Don't even mention that garbage.
It has since like 2012.
Oh, fuck you, Crow.
Fuck you, Vic.
The Law and Order's great.
Law and Order. Hold on. Law and Order went
Vic,
downhill.
Hold on.
When yes.
Vic, which Law and Order are you talking about? Criminal Intent, the OG, or SVU?
I'm talking about SVU, but I mean the OG.
Okay.
It's okay.
Hold on.
SVU went downhill in 2014 when they made the Gamergate episode with Logan Paul.
Yeah. I mean about that. I mean, there are episodes I hate here and there, but I think still overall, I still like this series. I will admit there are episodes I hate very much.
Guys, I'm sorry. You're both wrong. Okay. First off,
Bro.
OG Law and Order went downhill when Lenny Briscoe went away. OG Law and Order died with Lenny.
Okay.
SVU.
I mean, I wouldn't go
fucking you.
Can I have a fucking opinion, please?
I'm giving my opinion on the show now. SVU went downhill when Stabler went away. That's it. There is no more Law and Order because Criminal Intent never fucking happened.
You did not like Criminal Intent, did you?
It was really bad. Like, I didn't really understand what the difference between Criminal Intent was and regular OG Law and Order. It kind of seemed like they were doing.
Basically, the difference was they followed basically district divisions in a police department. So the OG basically involved homicide, aka the 2-7, and Criminal Intent was basically major cases. That's what it was.
See, to me, that's bullshit because OG Law and Order had plenty of major cases. Like, every episode was a major case.
No, I mean, no, that's literally the division. That's what the squad was called, Major Case Squad.
Ah, there we go. Crow's right about Law and Order. Dude, yes, when Lenny Briscoe died, OG Law and Order went away.
Man, I feel like I like.
I mean, the best way how to differentiate the three is that the original Law and Order focused on a multitude of different case crimes. Criminal Intent was more like the dark and seedier side of crime. Then Special Victims Unit was like pop culture mixed with sex crimes.
Yeah. And SVU has some really dark moments.
SVU stopped being good when Stabler was written out of the show.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong, but I still think
I can agree with that.
They still have some good stuff even after Stabler left.
Don't get me wrong, there were a couple episodes here and there, but the big draw of the show was like Stabler, okay, I know we're like way off topic here, but seriously, the best part of SVU was seeing Stabler get so fucking heated about what was going on with the kids, right? And you just see him and you're like, dude, one of these days he's just gonna fucking murder somebody. And it's like you always get right up to that fucking line, but you're always waiting for Stabler to just lose it and beat the shit out of a pedophile. And I was all there for it.
And he did when he was out of the country in one episode, so.
True, but no. I look, the only way to end that fucking show was Stabler losing his badge because he goes fucking gung-ho and just wipes out, massacres a bunch of pedophiles. Like literally, the last episode of SVU should have been Stabler on Epstein's Island with a fucking machine gun.
Rambo.
Only in your fanfic, Crow.
Hey!
You know,
Hey,
the funny thing is,
it would have been
once
fucking
Stabler
good.
left, funny thing was once Stabler left, that's when Ice-T came into the meme phase of his career.
Yeah, I mean, it was good though.
Because
That's the one
the
thing
meme
that
that's
highlighted
associated
Ice-T's
with
career.
him.
Yeah, his gay son. I
Well,
know.
I mean, the meme that came from Ice-T from the show is like the catchphrase of like, how does so and so get off to such and such? You know, like insert random word garble. Like, how does this man get off to having pantyhose tied around his ears or some shit?
I remember the Slender Man episode.
I do too. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That season was so weird.
Look, yeah, dude. Like SV is just like way downhill. But I think the worst episode of SVU. I think the worst episode of SVU though. The worst one for me is when they have the trans person and they're putting them into the prison and they go to the male prison, they get sexually abused. And like the whole episode is about how wrong it is to put them in the prison. And then like, I don't know, like 10 years later, we put all the trans prisoners into the women's prison in California, and like all the rapes and pregnancies, like, I don't know, infinity tupled. And I was like, hey man, maybe there was a reason for it.
Oh man, dude, I can think of 3 episodes I hate the most besides from that. 1 is the Gamergate episode. 2 is the one where there was a gay music teacher who got accused of being a pedophile because the older sisters were super jealous that he basically said, oh yeah, they suck at singing, and so they made them twist and made them girls lie to them about being, sexually, molested by that music teacher. And when they found out about it, the girls only got about a year probation as their punishment. I was like, dog, this man's whole career got, ruined from these lies. And the best you can do is a fucking year probation for both of them. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. Let me simplify that for you. Can you really ruin the life of a high school music teacher any more than their life is already ruined by being a high school?
No, he was a famous one. That was the thing.
Yeah, okay, well that show is complete fiction, so I don't know what to say here.
I know, I'm just saying. I thought that really pissed me off though. Even then, it was like, dog, it's like these girls should have deserved more punishment than that.
Well, look, they never will. They never will, because you can't punish the false accusers, because there's this fucked up notion that if you do that, you'll scare the real accusers from coming forward. And I'm like, well, because you don't punish the false accusers, when they do get outed, it's this big fucking spectacle. They don't get punished. You anger people, and then your real accusers also don't want to come forward. I mean, either way, you're kind of fucked. Maybe let's stop. Maybe let's stop the false accusers by actually, like, I don't know, put them in fucking prison. Hey, if you want to send someone to fucking prison, right, for rape, and that has, like, I don't know, a mandatory sentence of like 4 years or whatever. I think it should be longer, but whatever.
Yeah.
Then I think the false accuser should go to fucking prison for the same length of time.
Yeah. Straight up.
I'm going to be super generous. I'm going to be super nice. Half the time. False accuser goes into prison for half the time.
Also, as another side note, I really think
my favorite episode of SVU was the Edward.
Can I fucking talk?
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about, right, Crow? That's my favorite episode because they literally took an actual scandal.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I did not think you were going to cut Nick off.
Oh, the Edward Money, the guy who was basically took 2 boys. They were twins at birth, and one had mutilated genitals and tried to make it a girl.
They did a whole episode on that fucking pervert. Oh God,
that was my favorite episode.
You're right. That was
because that was like really fucked up.
Bro, see, that's the thing. Law and Order used to be kind of based. Now it's just like not. All right.
My second favorite one would have to be the one where
Gigi.
No,
let him talk.
A lesbian.
Let Vic talk. Vic, what were you gonna say before Gigi?
Okay, I'm just saying, legitimately, I get cut off way too much. It actually gets very irritating. I don't mean to be mean, but it actually gets kind of irritating after a while.
Gigi, you need to apologize.
Crow, you do it too, so you need to apologize too.
I own the show. I'm allowed to.
Anyways. Any fucking.
We love you, Vic. Come on.
I love you, buddy.
Anyways,
See,
as I was
appreciate
trying
the
to.
levity. Sorry, no, I wasn't interrupting you. Please.
Okay, no, but legitimately though, I really did think recently was the departure of Rollins. I think SVU is just like, yep, now it's officially from there, because the reasoning behind they decided to send off Rollins was very stupid, just because they wanted this show to progress. I was like, how? I don't get that at all. That sounds very stupid reason to just write off a character.
Didn't they make Benson the captain of the unit?
Yeah, I mean, I think she deserves it, to be honest.
Yeah, they made her
because,
the sergeant like in the later season.
Well, here's
I was just wondering.
So basically, what happened, like right after Kragan was announcing his retirement, Benson was getting promoted to sergeant, and then three seasons later, she got promoted to lieutenant, and about a couple of seasons later, she got promoted to captain, and boom. So, I think she deserved it though. So.
I should upload this entire discussion of Law and Order as its own separate video.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Back on topic. In yesterday's Eliza Bleu files, I reintroduced the internet to Eliza Bleu, the activist that has the power to change the rules at Twitter and censor her critics. Today we get to part 2, how a clout goblin falsely took credit for Twitter removing child porn. Yeah. You know what, though? And I've said this already. I don't like how Quartering still sits there and he praises Elon Musk, and I'm like, dude, come on. Elon Musk knows everything that's happening, and he's totally greenlighting all of it. Okay, so through the thread, Eliza Bleu burst onto the scene through a combination of running the conservative libertarian podcast scene and one viral Twitter thread claiming to have gotten child porn removed from Twitter on November 20th. The problem? She lied. So, as early as December 1st, people on Twitter were pointing out the contradictions in her claims. Users were reporting publicly that there was still plenty of activity being used to trade child exploitation material. She ignored them. So this is an open secret. And then, do you guys know do you guys know about this account?
Yeah, I've seen it been passed around.
Okay, but do you know what?
Is there a delay on my end?
Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, an open secret is they're the ones who are doing that video or that film about the child exploitation stuff, and people started getting murked. So yeah, it's been up in the air. But anyways, this is the official Twitter account for them. And it goes, certain people have pushed a false narrative that the 3 top hashtags used to trade child porn were removed from Twitter through automated processes after Elon Musk purchased the company. We know for a fact this is false. We are working with a media outlet to reveal the evidence. So.
Wait, is this the Lolicon hashtag?
What?
The Lolly and Lolicon hashtags?
I have no idea.
Didn't Twitter get...
GG. Okay,
I remember it.
GG. Hold on. GG. Don't say anything. Okay? Don't say anything.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm saying that, I don't know what the hashtags are. I don't want you to repeat them on the stream. Because I don't know what's actually still up and about on fucking Twitter.
Okay, right.
So so I don't know if any of that material was ever removed. I know that they claim that they were removed. I know, or at least I think I know what you were talking about. I think that is one of the hashtags, but at the same exact time, I don't know if that stuff is still on the platform or not, because Eliza claimed it was removed, which was a fucking lie. That didn't happen. That did not happen. Okay. And people reached out to Eliza to ask her, hey, can you please talk about this? Can you please address this? Hey, look, it's still up on the platform. Eliza was running around and going, Elon Musk purged it off of the platform entirely. And I like a lot of people bought into that. I kind of did too. Okay? Like there was a bunch of material that was removed. There was still a fuck ton more that was still up on fucking Twitter. Here, let's talk about this. 2 years ago, I provided Twitter comms with a hashtag that was being used to trade CP on this app. Despite all the Elon fanfare, it's as active as ever. There's even a photo of a little girl promoting the abuse material she's starring in. It's been up for 8 days. This is well after Elon Musk has bought the platform. This is well after Eliza has been telling everybody, hey, don't worry, it's been removed. We got it removed. Elon removed it. I'm working to get it removed. I'm a survivor. I'm an advocate. Listen to me. Well after all of that, child porn was being exchanged on Twitter under a hashtag that had been active for 2 fucking years. And Eliza was telling everybody, don't worry, it's been taken down. Don't worry. Why the fuck would you lie about that? Why the fuck would you lie about that? You want to lie about your fucking history? You want to lie about being a fucking prostitute? You want to lie about being a rich, wealthy politician's daughter? Fucking fine! Why the fuck, for fucking clout, did you lie about child exploitation material being up on Twitter? Made the entire thing up. And Elon Musk blew this woman up. Gave her a free fucking car. Because she was going around to everybody lying. Telling everybody he cleaned up the fucking platform. He didn't. Hey baby, how you doing? Oh, my wife shows up on
Hey,
fucking
Mrs.
yelling.
Crow.
Baby, I'm sorry. I love you, but you're going to hear me yelling for a little bit. I apologize. Okay, but seriously, I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. This woman was made aware of this problem. People reached out to her, okay? And she fucking ignored them, acting like she knew everything about this shit. She didn't. She wasn't paying attention to it. She didn't fucking care about any of it. She was sitting there getting massive tons of followers coming into her. She was sitting there being promoted everywhere when she was openly fucking lying about the problems on the fucking website. The fucking platform, this fucking nonsense. Telling everybody, hey, everybody, look at me. I'm a victim. I'm a survivor. I know. I fucking know. Believe. Listen and fucking believe. Shove it right up your fucking ass. What a gross fucking woman. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna kill my throat. Jesus. Curiously, pro-Elon Musk outlet Tesserati had an article written and ready to go and released same day as the viral Eliza Bleu thread. The article was published on November 19th, making the exact same claims as Eliza Bleu and was shared in the same thread. Seems like coordinated PR. Yes, it was. Yes, it fucking was. This is Elon Musk, okay? Working to promote Eliza Bleu and blast her lying ass out as this big fucking advocate. There's no fucking way you will convince me that fucking liar didn't know that this fucking liar was fucking lying. Lie about everything else. You don't lie about shit like this. You don't lie about your fucking history like this. You don't lie and tell people, hey, the CP is gone. You gross, disgusting, diseased whore. And by the way, sue me for calling you diseased. I know that you are a public fucking prostitute. A public fucking cum dumpster. Wouldn't fucking surprise me. Eliza Bleu, a relatively obscure small account of Twitter, gained 48,000 followers in November and an additional 116,000 new followers on the back of being touted as the slayer of child porn on Twitter. The only problem is it was still there. It never went away. Actually, let's check that. Let's check that. At Eliza Bleu. Let's go to Twitter or let's check Social Blade. Because I am genuinely curious. Because her growth is pretty recent, so it shouldn't be that hard to verify a lot of this stuff. Let's see, Twitter, Eliza Bleu. Okay. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look, hold on. Let me go to. Let me show you guys this. Look at all of this. Okay. So she has 1,010 followers September 2020. This is when she starts up with the Yang Gang stuff, right? 13,000, right? Hold on. Watch this. Nothing this is nothing too crazy, okay? She gains like a bunch of followers around the Yang Gang time, loses followers, nothing too crazy. Then watch October, November. Look at this. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So I guess you can kind of see it right here. So this is right around that same time Quartering had mentioned. Okay, she's completely dead, right? By completely dead, I should be clear, right? She gains a little bit here and there. It's nothing too crazy. But then look at her explode. 115,000 followers. From 6,000 to 115K. Now look at it. Look what's going on recently, okay? Minus 380,000, minus 380, minus 1,600, minus 163, 279, 1,300, 435, 1,806. A daily average loss of 66 followers. Over the last 30 days, she's lost about 2,000. I will say this. That's nice to see, okay? It is, because this person deserves to lose their fucking platform, okay? They do. They absolutely fucking do. It goes beyond just the fucking line, okay? It's the censoring people. It's getting their accounts taken away from them. Manuel Defongo, the one who posted the original thread, has been permanently suspended off of Twitter. Can't appeal it, can't do anything. It's not deleting a tweet. They took his entire account away. Did he do anything wrong? Do you think he did anything wrong? Absolutely not. He told the truth. It was on Twitter. It made Eliza Bleu look bad, and that makes Elon Musk look bad. That's all you have here. You have a complete fucking fraud masquerading around as a fucking victim. You know what's really funny? If Daily Beast, if any of these left-wing outlets that literally hate Elon Musk start to cover this story, well, what do you think the next response is going to be? Ignore it? Pretend it's not happening? Will he start removing links off of fucking Twitter? And it's a good question. Like, I don't know. Because look at all the links on Twitter about Eliza Bleu that are completely fucking censored. Completely fucking censored. Because it makes her look bad. And if she looks bad, Elon Musk, who platformed her, looks bad. And we talk about, like, Tim Pool, right? Yeah, it makes him look bad too. For Elon Musk, it's much, much worse. It's much, much more money that he loses If Twitter dies, Twitter fucking dies. I don't fucking care. You don't platform this gross, diseased, horrible woman around as a human trafficking survivor. How disgusting is that? You know, we talk about like how I've seen a lot of people going like, "Oh, Elon Musk is acting like people on the left." Yeah. Look, Elon Musk is acting exactly the way the old Twitter owners acted when they wanted to protect their own interests. This behavior from fucking Eliza Bleu is disgusting. It's trash. It's manipulative. It's dishonest. I don't think that there's any I don't think that you'll ever put a stop to it. This is who this woman is. But she's not the one with the power. Elon Musk is the one who actually has the power. And I think he's the one who needs to face the fucking consequences because he's the one who built up her fucking platform. So I've already said, like, dude, if you guys are paying that $8 fucking, stop paying it. Don't give this guy money. Don't give him a fucking penny. He's already suffering because of the fucking advertisers. Don't let him have the subscription money. Take that away from him too. See if he fucking improves. If he doesn't, Twitter dies. Let it fucking die. What do you guys think?
Talk, Vic. I'm in timeout.
Oh, what's up?
Have you been paying attention?
Yeah, I have. What do you need me to say? To be honest, every time I say something, I get talked by someone else. I was like, God damn it, let me say something.
Oh my gosh, Vic, I literally gave you the floor to fucking talk. You didn't say anything, and then Gigi like came.
I
in
gave you the green
clutch
light.
and like, yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
Well, you basically said most of the shit that I could have said basically, but you summed it up in much bigger words.
I can't sum it up in much bigger words.
Okay, you basically basically said it better than I would, but on a tangent.
Fair. How about this? What are your thoughts on this story?
What is this?
Read.
Oh, Grifty. This is the guy that was in the Twitter space last night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was in there. So
Read.
An investing fact about Eliza Bleu. I want to preface, for legal TOS reasons, that everything expressed in this thread is alleged. I have done my due diligence to verify everything, but I should be presented this with compelling evidence. Yeah, I can't speak tonight. Should I be presented with compelling evidence, I will retract.
Dev,
Let's meet Christopher Finch.
That's really cold.
Yeah. Finch was a young man in Naperville, Illinois. Christopher lives with Asperger's syndrome, and you can see him in a local news article about an award he won. 3.
Oh, it's going to say the next one's 3 or 6.
Oh.
This is a boy from Illinois who has Asperger's. Okay? What do you think is going to happen here?
Eliza's going to attack him?
Mm-hmm. Gigi, do you have any thoughts on what Eliza may do to this young man? This young man with Asperger's? God damn it, Gigi got it. Yeah, Gigi got it.
Oh, wait, he did?
Yeah, go through this thread.
Well, on a magical night on the July of 2013, Chris spent a magical night with Eliza Sieb. I forget if this bitch likes to change her last name a lot. He posted about it on her IG. Tonight, I want to dedicate this night to a lovely young lady named Eliza Sieb, whom I met at Whitney Young High School.
They met at a high school, guys.
Wait a minute.
Read it.
But there's something a little wrong with this situation. You see, Chris was only 17 at the time, As you can see, he celebrated his 18th birthday in December of that year. Note that the date's at the bottom of that post.
Damn, she taking him out of
July
the
13th, 21st. Oh my god.
So, well, hold on, guys. He was 17 and a half. He's almost an adult. Eliza's only like 30 fucking something at this time.
And 5'11" is almost 6 foot. I'm just saying, it doesn't. The math don't add up.
Oh my god, that was great. Okay. Yeah, Vic, read this next part.
Eliza was born on May 20th, 1981. This would make her 32 years old at the time. This was 2013, after Eliza had started her advocacy work. What is a 32-year-old sex trafficking advocate doing spending a magical evening with a fucking 17 years old?
Well, I am Sin. I cannot confirm nor deny if Eliza Bleu is a pedophile. What I can say is that she spent one magical evening at the age of 32 with a 17-year-old. You make of that what you fucking will. Advertising. Comic Crow is seeking new Crow hosts. Apply at caw.com. Which one of you bastards is leaving?
That's cold, Dev.
I did not accept a single resignation letter, nor will I. You will be here on time every fucking night, even if we're not streaming, just in case I decide I want to. Okay, this is weird though, right? This is fucking weird. I like this is the next part, and this is something I saw somebody else talk about. Eliza has taken donations and thanked this other woman who was a high school teacher that slept with one of her students. So this is pretty fucking weird.
So she's blaming the teacher for her actions.
Well, no. Read this. Now, this may have nothing to do with anything, but Eliza does have a curious fundraising partner in Felicia Killings, who herself was charged and convicted with felonies for having sex with a minor student of hers. Draw your own conclusions. This is Felicia Killings, okay? And Eliza retweeted this too. Today, we launched an initiative to bless Eliza Bleu for her ongoing work against human trafficking. I'm especially grateful that she brings Black girl stories to the conservative space when others won't. This is a woman, okay, who slept with one of her students, and at 27, she slept with a 16-year-old. So technically, Eliza is worse because Eliza was 32 with a 17-year-old.
There ain't no high school context big enough for that to be right.
It's a dictatorship over at Comic Crows. Well, actually, hold on. I'm pretty sure before I say anything to that statement, I need to make sure because the channel name is Comic Crow without the plural. When it was Crows of Judgment, I had to respect people. But this is my show now, guys. Oh, shit, I woke up Frankie. He didn't like sleeping at my feet the entire time. No. Go back. Go to sleep. Put your head down. Go to bed.
I mean,
go to
Crow,
bed, Frankie.
Crow, real quick. Do you think women like to feel young?
Okay, I don't know where you're gonna go with this, but please warn me before I like spit up what I'm drinking. Okay, it's weird. I think younger girls like older guys, and I think older women like younger guys.
Yeah, you know, the thing is,
Nah,
not too
you
far off
ruined the
about that.
joke. You were supposed to say yes. I was gonna
Ask
say, do you
Vic.
think women like to feel young? Okay,
And then
Vic.
you're gonna
Do you
say
think
that they're
women like to
feeling
feel
up on the
young?
young.
Yes.
God damn it!
What
It's
he
like
said?
it takes
Yes.
feeling young. You
I've
finished
seen
the
it, though.
joke.
Okay, all right.
It's like taking
okay.
feeling young to the next level.
Well, dude, it was obvious where you're going with it. It was still gross. I mean, the whole situation. The whole situation. But okay. So I mean, I'm looking at all of this stuff, okay, with this Eliza person, and it's annoying. It's really frustrating. It is, because a lot of us were like really happy with the changes Twitter was making, and now we see that, hey, and this is such a dumb thing. This is such a dumb thing to kill all your credibility over. We can see that Elon Musk set this woman up, knowing full well, or at least he had to have known full well, that she was fabricating her entire history. We now see that she was perfectly willing, because she was gaining a ton of clout at the time, to cover up child exploitation materials on the platform. What the actual fuck? Like, seriously, what the actual fuck is going on? Everything that he said old Twitter was doing, he is currently doing. I'm sorry, Gigi. What were you going to say?
Well, I mean, how should I put it? I guess the only thing that works right is just the basic functionality. Everything else is just shit.
I guess, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what I just realized I wanted to play? The Karen unbalanced shit show people were talking about earlier. Do you guys know what that is?
No, I don't actually.
Somebody was talking about it in the chat, and I just wish that I had looked it up.
They said
earlier.
they posted a link in there.
Oh, did they? Oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Right at the very beginning, so you'd have to scroll all the way up.
Okay.
Here.
I'm looking for.
Yeah, I
it
think it
right
was
now.
Shy.
Oh, you know, I was Shy, but I just don't see the link.
Hey, Shy, if you're in chat, post the link again, or at least post it on Twitter to Crow None.
Yeah, at Crow_none. But I don't see it. I'm looking through right now. I don't see it was ever posted in the chat. It's possible that it got deleted though.
Yeah, because I saw a message where they say, like, here it is.
Yeah, I don't see any link, but that could be because YouTube chat. Or maybe they just completely forgot to send it. Could be that. Could be that.
They'll copy and paste.
Well, hold on. Let me see. There. Maybe I can find the clip.
10:10 p.m. Here we go.
10:10 p.m.
Yeah, that's what it's timestamp chat. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, do you see the link?
No, I just see the chat that says "Here you go," like they had posted it.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything with that, but I did find a clip. And I'm guessing this is what they mean by the shit show. Okay, let's see. I'll play this clip because this person's been tweeting a lot about the situation. I guess they took a shot at quartering and they feel bad about it.
Where is the thank you? Jeremy? Where's the fucking thank you?
Oh, she's drunk. You can tell. You can tell in her eyes. Where's the thank you? All of us went to bat for you, Jeremy. All
Put
of
our
us.
hashtags on the line. That all
Put
of
our
this
hashtags
shit.
on the
Quartering,
line.
or
For quarter
yellow
pounder.
is still banned. Yellow flash is still banned. You're back. Where's the thank you?
Where's the thank you?
You come back right away and start putting out the Twitter files. Where's the thank you for everybody that supported you?
Okay. Look,
Let's be fair. Courtney would never thank anyone because he's, you know.
No, I agree. Let's just be honest with everybody. Everybody here that's in chat, especially the women in my audience. I just want everyone to come together, and I want us all to agree on one simple truth, one fundamental truth of the universe. Women ruin everything that they get involved with. watch like 12 people fucking dip. Okay, but seriously, right? I hate this catty fucking bullshit. Okay, I really do. And I get she's apologized. That's fine. But like, I just don't get where this shit comes from. Like, if you actually care about the problem, you should want everyone to expose it. And you shouldn't be sitting there going like, why am I not getting clout? Like, dude, I tweeted about something earlier today, right? And I think like an hour later, I saw two much high profile people that follow me tweet the exact same thing out. Did I sit there and go, they didn't give me credit? No, that's fucking retarded. I don't even know if they saw it from me, right? Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, okay? What Eliza Bleu is doing is fucking terrible, okay? But you have people, and this I think is what people say the problem with movements are. I don't want this whole thing to become like a fucking movement of people, right? I really don't. I see that same thing starting to happen where people are going to be like, well, I reported on this first. I took far more of a risk. I should be invited onto all the live streams now. Like, I fucking hate that shit. And people that engage in that fucking behavior, I think low-key, complete fucking garbage, okay? And I don't want to shit on this woman so much only because you can kind of tell she's been drinking in this fucking clip. She clearly has. Like, I'm sorry. Like, look, yeah, that's a drunk woman on the screen right now. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking But seriously, guys, am I wrong? Okay. Am I wrong? Musk is a psyop, maybe. She really shouldn't stream drunk. Yes. I can admit there are some women who are just vile. Then we got gems like you at DevEnd. You got, DevEnd and I Am Sin. DevEnd, I Am Sin, and I gotta find. It was so long ago. My wife probably already fell asleep too, so I don't know why I'm bothering. There we go. These three women, they're the exceptions to the rule. Okay? They're the exceptions to the rule. These women join any group, and that group is automatically better for it. Okay? But unfortunately, there are far fewer women like that than there are women like Fair and Balance who starts freaking out over clout. How are you going to go after Eliza Bleu, right? As the clout-hungry fucking thirst goblin, right? The woman who is doing all this shit for clout. And then you're bitching. They're going like, why aren't you saying thank you to me? Seriously, that's just fucking weird. She said she was tired. She's drunk, man. Like, I don't even care. She's drunk. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I stream drunk sometimes.
That doesn't look like a tired face.
That looks like a,
that looks like a face that's had one too many.
5 shots of whiskey.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Do you know what I'm drinking right now? It's probably the most disgusting thing possible.
IPA?
No, it's It's a fucking Merlot that's like barrel aged in whiskey, like barrel aged in a whiskey cask, and I'm pouring it into a glass of pomegranate grape juice. And it tastes okay.
Crow, you-
it sounds nasty, but it tastes okay.
You need to get yourself some Dos Equis.
Bitch, what? What? No, I don't
Dos
got Dos Equis.
Equis.
No,
oh, come on.
Because when I'm thirsty, I don't always drink Dos Equis. She tweeted
Amber
an
Lager's
apology.
the best. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, listen, man.
She should have made a video apology.
I think she did. Hold on.
She did a video apology as well as a video call out.
I saw a video by her that was like, "I'm sorry, quartering." Oh wow, no shit. I was looking up fair and balanced. Okay, guys, the top 3 searches: fair and balanced Eliza, fair and balanced 2. What do you think the third one is?
Fair and balanced electric boogaloo.
Fair and balanced drunk. Oh. Okay, 2 hours ago.
Just like her search bar, it's.
I gotta show you.
Say what?
Because this shit is cringe to me. Look at this shit. Again, I get she was drinking and everything, and I feel bad that. Okay, here we go. Do you see this thumbnail?
The quartering, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, fuck, man. It's fucking Quarter Pounder Jeremy. Just like fucking rip on the dude and move on. Like, don't get me wrong. I think what happened to Quartering's fuck.
Yeah.
But like, Quartering's kind of a bitch too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's kind of a dickhead.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The fucking
Sometimes he
font there
doesn't like,
reminds
you
me
don't
of a
need to- you don't need to
Valentine's
give it
Day
to him.
card.
It does! Bro, it's like this bitch got a crush on him. It's weird. No, it is. It is. It is. It fucking is. That's the type of shit you send somebody you want to fuck. Oh, yeah. Everybody get quiet on me now. Get quiet on me now. Go for it. I don't fucking care. I
just
by
said
what
it
I
looked like a
fucking said.
Valentine's Day card.
Yeah,
It looks like they want to fucking smash. Look. Even the photo she did, even the fucking thumbnail picture she's got of Jeremy. He's like smiling off with the fucking sun shining down on him. Girl is thirsty. I'm sorry. All right.
The one thing that
So, yeah, I heard it where she goes, "I'm tired," just very briefly, but I just.
But two.
Wait, Crow.
I'm sorry the clip
Hold on
was
1 sec.
made, and
Yeah.
Which one of these videos is she not wearing makeup in?
It was the Twitter video.
Yeah, the Twitter video.
This one looks to me like she's not wearing makeup in.
Dude, she's got lipstick on. Like, come on, you can clearly see it. Plus, I know that the glasses are giving that glare from the screen, but you can clearly see she's got some sort of eyeshadow on as well.
Kind of hard to tell.
I'm a man. I notice things. I care.
You're a married man.
I am. Gotta pay attention. Wife will get on your ass.
That's where I start having fucking problems. That's where I have fucking problems. I don't care how big or small you are. I want support. I live on.
Yeah, now at that point you can tell she's drunk.
You want support? Oh, you fucking cunt. Let me tell you about wanting support. I've got a dog right by my feet, okay? And I love this dog, okay? This dog has pissed in my bed.
Dev.
Okay? This dog has pissed in my fucking bed. Okay? And there are times where I want to pick him up and throw him outside the house. Okay? because even though he's potty trained, he does stupid shit like that. But I can't because he's a fucking dog and he needs fucking support. You're a grown fucking woman. All right? All right? I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're fucking drunk. I don't care if you're tweeting my apology. Let me just speak for real on this one. If you're not getting what you need by doing YouTube or by being a fucking internet journalist or for fucking whatever, go do something else, okay? Plenty of fucking careers outside of this bullshit that you can be fucking doing. If you want to do fucking YouTube, I don't want to fucking hear you bitch about your fucking money. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. Like, it gets to me because, like, dude, when I was 18, I was making more than most of the fucking assholes who were graduating from college. Go work in fucking sales. Jesus. Like, you know how to run your fucking mouth. Jeez. I'm just saying. It's kind of a skill set.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of careers out there. Some of them you don't even have to wear pants.
Yeah.
Just ask Eliza.
You could be a stripper. You could be a stripper, I guess.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Crow's not wearing pants right now for this stream.
I am wearing pants. I have a pit bull sitting on my feet. Even though he's nice, I would never give him the access.
You gotta say it like that.
Bro, can you imagine letting a pit bull sit down by your bare fucking balls? Like, I don't care how close you are, that dog's gonna bite. Oh, wow, you guys have never, like, what's that fucking show, or is it a movie, where the guy trains the dog to, like, bite the other dude's junk off? Ah, man, anytime I think about that, I just get, like, fucking queasy. Like, literally made me afraid of dogs for a little bit.
I'm trying to think of that movie now. I know which one you're talking about.
Right? And dude, no, it's really fucked, because the dog goes straight up to the guy and just sniffs his fucking nuts, waiting to be given the order. You know the movie. You know the fucking movie. Chad, if you know the fucking movie, you gotta post it. Okay, so...
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's fucking great.
She's simping for quartering big time. Let's see. Finished an interview with a brave woman who helps young girls who are trafficked get out. Things that happens to these girls. Hearing it, it's a lot. Debating on whether or not to put graphic details in the documentary. Part of me thinks it to show how evil it gets. That's fine. Oh, here she is. She's retweeting quartering now. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I gotta play this for you guys. This is the weirdest shit that I've ever fucking heard. Somebody, like, she's talking about children and their ability to consent.
Certainly acknowledge that there are many people who are 13, 14, 15 that have sex with an adult and then feel as if they were taken advantage of too.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
so let's focus on the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend like we all have our like utopia. So if I could answer this in utopia, right? In my like perfect ANCAP utopia, each community and each so it'd be each caregiver, parent, and community, including teachers, potential faith leaders, and neighbors, will decide if the child is ready to consent and look at the child's behavior. Do they have a job? How is their education going? Are they cognitively?
Okay, this is the weirdest thing I've ever fucking heard. In Eliza's perfect utopia, the community would decide when someone can consent to sex. Bro, that's weird. That's fucking weird. That's just a weird thought to put out into the fucking world. Okay,
I mean,
Chomper
that's
Sick
just
Balls
like...
is not the name of the film.
No, I think that's the name of the dog, though.
Is it?
It's like, that's the line from the movie. It's like, Chomper, sick balls.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Hold on.
But I don't know. That whole shit that she just said, like, goddamn, that's like pedophile talk.
I mean, it is, right? Like, it kind of is. I don't know, man.
No, it is. Like, We're gonna let
They
other
have
people
that in
decide when
India?
you are ready.
I mean, why? Can you just imagine the priest coming out there and deciding when the kids can have sex? Like, dude, that's weird. Everything she said is fucking weird. She's not a normal person. That's the problem. If she was a normal fucking person, we wouldn't fucking be here. I'd be shitting on somebody else. Or just talking about video games. Wait, guys. Okay, off topic. Totally off topic. Hogwarts Legacy releases in like 10 days. Is anyone excited to play it?
I thought about getting. I'm just like thinking, okay, isn't I forget? Just keep forgetting if it's multiplayer because I haven't been actually paying attention to what the actual game is.
It's a single player game.
Well,
Single player. You create your own wizard. You join whichever wizarding house you want to join, and you basically be a fucking wizard. That's the game. I know it sounds super exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah, just would sound better if it was
I'm
multiplayer.
not getting it.
Okay, well, you both suck. Thank you so much.
Oh,
being
I'm
here.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. When something like that sounds like it'd be cool too to be in single player, but to also have multiplayer.
Well, look, I don't think that there's any multiplayer aspect because it's like a role playing game. You know, you're like I'm not entirely sure how you would have a multiplayer element in it, but
Maybe
like,
I'm just too much thinking about like since it's a Hogwarts Legacy Wizard game, I'd figure it to have like be a bit similar to Wizard 101.
what?
I was gonna
No,
say.
wait, Evan, Gigi, hold on. You think Hogwarts Legacy
Quidditch,
would be
mate.
similar to Wizard 101? I know what Wizard 101 is. It's a fucking multiplayer game. It's an MMO. It's a bad MMO too. What do you mean? Did you play Wizards 101?
No, I was just thinking that since it was the magic and wizards element to think of multiplayer. That's what I was thinking about.
I was thinking it'd be like
I mean,
Harry
the only
Potter.
multiplayer element I could think of in Harry Potter would be like, I don't know, a Quidditch match.
To be honest, that would sound fun.
I don't think they're going to put Quidditch in the game, and that's because, dude, wait.
It'd be super hard to try to actually implement gameplay for Quidditch.
Also, it would suck because remember the rules of Quidditch, right?
Oh yeah, it's so stupid.
Well, no, you can ignore the entire game up until that stupid golden ball spawns, and then that's how you win. Period. You can just ignore the rest of the game and just wait for that stupid ball to spawn. That fucking okay. See, here's my problem. Remember when I was saying earlier how I kind of alluded to this idea that women ruin everything that they get involved in? Okay, listen. This was a magical sport, a magical sports game that a woman created in which none of the rules actually fucking matter because once the golden ball spawns, it scores you 50 fucking points and you close the game immediately. Think about it for a second. That was a woman who created that.
Well, technically, isn't the ball like the size of a gumball or a golf ball with wings? So it'd be pretty hard to see at a distance or even to track. So,
well, I understand, but here's the problem. They're magic.
Mm-hmm.
And your only goal would be to watch out for the little golden ball. If you think about it.
No, wait. No, wait. Only one person can get the golden ball. That's the position that Harry played.
Yes, he was the catcher. Which is a very different position from the pitcher.
So basically, you have like a 1v1 going after the golden ball while the others try to run out the clock or score as high as possible to win.
Yeah, I don't even know why you would bother with any of that. Like, is it just to put on a show for the people watching the game? Because realistically, your job doesn't fucking matter. Like, if anything, all of these fuckers should just be sitting there trying to find the golden ball the entire time. Get like 5 people playing Harry Potter's position. And nobody, like, everybody's on offense, and you're all looking for the golden ball.
I mean,
but you think about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a joke that used to go around back when it first came out. Like it's basically cricket with a bingo ball flying around to win.
The snitch made all other positions other than seeker useless and pointless. Exactly. It should just be a one-on-one game. It should just be a one-on-one game.
Yeah, but don't they have to
That's
get
it.
to like 350 points and like depending on which goal they hit the big ball into, it goes like
Dude,
10,
it was a British
20,
lady
30.
that created this fucking game with rules that make no sense. Like, I can't imagine this game being fun to be put into a video game. Like, I would just imagine people wanting to slam their controllers into the computer when they're playing all the other positions correctly, and then randomly the golden ball spawns and they lose.
Well, so is there any more Eliza Bleu shit?
Yeah, we're not even done with the video.
Available to have sex with this individual, and then also look at the history of the individual as well. So does this individual have a history of abuse? And then you go from there.
Certainly acknowledge that there are many.
So, do you think Eliza Bleu is a pedophile?
Allegedly?
Well, I mean,
probably.
She had that one magical night with a 17-year-old.
So Eliza Bleu is willing to sleep with minors.
From the sounds
Yeah.
of it.
No, because
Mentally
you would still
disabled
catch them
minors.
lose. Hold on. That's fair.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
There is a scenario where if you catch the snitch, you could actually lose the match.
Okay, listen. First off, nobody ever loses when they catch their snitch. That usually means you're going to win whatever criminal case you're involved in. But also, the idea of you catching and losing
Criminal case. Criminal
well,
case.
listen.
What?
Look. I'm just saying, in the real world, you're facing criminal charges, and you win when you catch your snitch, because then they can't testify. So that's what I meant by that. But also, like to lose in the Harry Potter universe of catching a snitch, you would need to have been getting your ass whooped by like 50 fucking points, because the fucking snitch thing is worth 50 fucking points. The regular fucking ball
I thought it was 150.
Is it 100? What the fuck? Okay, but the regular points are like.
I remember that from like. No. The regular ball is like 10, 20, and 30, and like the snitch is like 150. Like it's like game win.
Oh, okay. So let's see here, right? The other team is gonna basically get like what, 5 fucking wall-ups of 30 points on you. That's and even then they would tie. I'm just saying, like, dude, to lose the game of snitch. It's not even a game of Quidditch. It's a game of fucking snitch. It's catch the snitch. That's all it is. Catch the fucking snitch. It's a stupid fucking game, and it would suck to see in a fucking video game. I would break my fucking controller and then kill my computer and then sacrifice it to the devil.
Christ.
Yes, that's how much I hate Quidditch. I don't like sports in general, but yeah, that was good actually. Okay, all right. There is some more stuff on the Eliza Bleu, but I think I might save it for like another video in a couple days. It just depends on what comes of it. I do want to talk. I do want to do a video about the Tim Pool stuff, because the guy's just such a fucking liar. But we're almost 2 hours into the stream. Is Sen available?
Yeah, I just messaged him.
Okay, we'll see. If he doesn't respond in 5 minutes, I'm ending the stream. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's here.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Give me a second. I'm petting Frankie.
You're petting Frankie.
Yeah, he's sleeping under my feet.
Sennial solves the mystery.
That's right. I was solving mysteries last night with everybody in the chat, and we had to figure out who the actual doxer was. And we came to a realization, Crow. We found the actual doxer.
Okay, I know what you're gonna say. I already do. But can I tell you about the revelation that I had with Gigi Evan that he fucking ruined for me before we got started?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was sitting there and I was like, I thought about this whole conversation that we had today earlier. And I was talking to Gigi about it, and I was like, I was thinking about it, and I can understand why Steve is mad, right? Like, not that I agree with his actions or what he was doing, but I could understand why he was mad that you had Slug on your stream and that you were being all chummy with him and everything. I could understand why that would piss him off because of the horrible fucking degenerate things Slug did to him. And I'm talking to GG about it, right, for probably like a good 5 fucking minutes. Okay? And then GG comes in and goes, well, Steve told him to have Slug on. And I was like, wait, what?
You didn't know that part?
If you told me, I completely fucking space cased it.
Did you know about the part where he had no problem with this? Didn't bring it up as a point until Maya started bringing it up as a point?
Look, I didn't know
I told
that
Crow
either.
that
I didn't
Steve
know that
wanted you
either.
to spy on Slug.
So his words
while he was on
verbatim. His
stream.
words verbatim were, "Yo, go get close to Slug. Give him, get me information on him so I can kill him later." And you would think, hey, he obviously means like figuratively, but the thing with that is like he would then go into excruciating detail about how he wanted to torture this man. So I don't know.
Look, here's the thing. Steve said some kind of like unhinged stuff in private before, and like I kind of just look at it as the dude's just blowing off steam, right? So it's never really bugged me.
The guy walked out of his apartment with a Bacardi bottle and broke into a fucking school and threatened to hit someone over the head.
Wait, at the school?
No, he tried to break into the school. Went on his trip to the school, he threatened to hit someone over the head.
Why? He's a Canadian and they're so nice.
I don't know. He's just letting out steam, right, man?
Okay, wait, hold on. When I said he was letting out steam, I meant like when he's having those private chats with us and such. Like, to me, that's just letting off steam. Like, I don't think he's being serious. But at the same time, I don't think that really matters, right? I think the most important thing is he can't be fucking upset with you if he's the one who told you to do it. Like, I just don't. Like,
Crow, what we got here is we got a pattern of behavior at this point.
Oh God, no! I'm gonna smoke before you explain the pattern of behavior. I'm gonna fucking get high.
Oh, I mean, it'll take like 2 seconds. It's literally just.
It better take you like 2.5
Steve is a fake
minutes.
bitch. That's all. That's all. Steve's a fake bitch. He's been a fake bitch for over a year, and I'm done like putting up with it. That's all.
Okay, Sen, for the people who don't know who Steve is and are in the chat, can you like give them a quick rundown while I light this up?
Sure,
and I will fact check you.
Steve the Live is a man who I consider to be a very, very at one point very close friend of mine, and everybody else. Supposedly he was to be trusted and all this shit, and he was an okay guy, from what I saw at the very beginning. But little by little, I don't know what happened. He started going back on a lot of the shit he would say, and it all came to a head when there was a domestic abuser named Maya Moore that ended up showing up and started to take a stance against Repsion, another YouTuber who's her ex. And from there on out, it just kind of went to shit. Steve backtracked on everything he's ever said. He even backtracked on the expose he did on Maya. And it was like the equivalent of a person simping for Amber Heard for whatever reason. So now we're here. Nothing really changed. He still defends this Maya Moore person, who again is like pretty much the equivalent of a discount Amber Heard.
Well, so to be
Maybe
clear,
that's why he also tried to defend Amber Heard.
When he started defending Maya, right? I was like, I didn't like it, but I didn't think he was like being unhinged about it. But like over time, I'll admit, like his behavior's kind of changed.
Yeah, it really has. I noticed it too.
I don't know if it's just like he gets angry or if he's upset about the shit people are saying about him. But like for me, I'm like everything with him went downhill when he started trying to defend Maya. like before that happened, yeah, he, don't get me wrong, everyone's a little bit weird, like, but nothing even fucking close to this shit.
Here's the thing. I retraced some of the things that had happened up to that point because the first thing Aura had told me when we first met Steve, and this was like, it was like a funny thing, right? But there's like truth and jokes, right? So
Yeah.
he was like, all our enemies becomes like all Steve's enemies become our enemies. We would have it easier if like he was, wasn't the way he was, right? So basically Steve would like gather together like a horde of people that didn't like him. But it's like, why would these people not like him, right? But then I start picking up on shit he would do. Like towards the middle of the year when Angry Slug wasn't even bothering him anymore, he was covering the Isabella Loretta Jenke stuff. Steve made it like a mission in his internet life for whatever reason to make sure Slug, in his words, never built a following. Because I don't know if he was overly paranoid about it. I don't know if he got off on it. Like he got off on like, bullying Redski because he's an easy target. I don't know what it was. It was pretty fucked up, like considering that, Slug wasn't even talking about him anymore.
Wait, hold on. I can say why, right? And this is something that I think Steve, well, I don't think he handles the Slug stuff correctly. I understand exactly where he's coming from with it. Like when he wants you to like get involved on Slug and everything. I get where it's coming from. Because, look, Slug has done some really fucked up things with Steve. And, well, I think Steve puts a target on his back, too, sometimes. You had guys like Tommy and others who were, like, sitting there platforming fucking Slug way back while he was, like, engaged in all this, like, fucking underhanded, heinous behavior because they thought it was funny. And they hated Steve, too, so they did it because they knew it would tick Steve off. Right? Like, I think one of the reasons why Tommy, like, had that fucker around was because he liked taking shots at Steve. So, I
disagree. Just because, like, if that was the case, then the whole Smaggle versus, like, Slug thing didn't really need to happen with Smaggle and Slug. It was just, like, like, it was two retards fighting, and that was, like, the point of it. I think Slug just comes off as, like, a retard to people, and so they just do it for the lulz. Like,
no. Because I remember when Tommy was having Slug come on, it was specifically to shit on Steve.
You have to cite that because I don't remember it happening.
It was, like, the first streams that Slug would come on to their show.
Even if it did, right? It's like...
No, look. Hold on. I'm just saying, I get why it tweaks him out to see Slug like build his platform back up after all the fucking shit he's done.
Yeah, because Tom has done some shitty shit.
So Steve has done the same though.
I get it. I do.
You don't get to complain. No. I'm just saying you don't get to complain or be a victim if you do the same fucked up shit.
Well, hold on. Before
you try to hide it.
Yeah, see, I get the trying to hide it. But in terms of you don't get to complain about when you do the same fucked up shit. He complained about it. Now he's doing the same fucked up shit.
Also, then he started himself
with Slug.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty sure he did.
No, he didn't.
What happened then?
Slug found Steve's like Instagram account.
Okay, no.
Or
wait.
Facebook account.
Here's the thing. You don't start it off with Slug started this. Slug did not start off knowing who this guy was. So I want to know.
It was over Maya. It was fucking over Maya because back then Slug was Maya's pet. Slug was Sluggy Wuggy, right? And Steve went harder at Maya and Repsion than any of us did. Okay? So he became a target for Slug because Maya sent Slug after Steve. Okay? Slug then gets onto Steve's face, finds his Facebook or his
I know
account.
the Facebook, the public Facebook, the public Instagram. Okay. I know. Contact Slug, parents, yada yada yada.
Well, it's not just contacted his parents. They contacted his fiance's mom, right? And started saying all this shit and broke off his engagement.
Okay, hold on. If that, I'm gonna because I know how you think, and come on now, if they're gonna believe this random fucking Venezuelan dude that comes in and says, "You're fucking what is it? What did he be at the time?
He was accusing him of being a pedophile.
No. I know, but I'm saying, what would it be? What would he be? What would Steve be to that woman at the time?
Buddy, look.
No. I'm
hold
telling
on,
you.
hold on. Is your story? Well, you see, Crow, it didn't actually matter because she didn't love him enough to stay with him. Bro, shut the fuck up.
I'm saying
Like,
that's
no,
that's
hold on, hold
retarded.
on.
That's a retarded
I'm not
argument.
saying that she was
You're
a
saying
good-
that if somebody goes ahead and like this random stranger says all this shit about like somebody you're supposed to trust or call family or something,
Let me
that's
be very
retarded.
Yeah, that's cool. But let me be very clear. Okay. If Slug reached out to my wife's parents and was saying those sorts of things to them, I personally don't care if she's like, oh, Crow, because I'm not going to use my real name. Oh, Crow, like, I know that you're not. I still love you anyways. You think I'm not going to be fucking livid that somebody would fucking do that?
Maybe.
No, hold on, not even maybe,
no,
okay?
maybe.
No,
I wouldn't.
no.
It's because you would. Sure, I wouldn't, because I'd be like, it's just some fucking crazy saying shit about me. Like,
I get it.
cool.
Okay, that's cool for you. But what I'm saying is,
And that's cool for you. Understand people will act differently depending on how they.
Yeah,
are.
but here's and that's great and all. I get your point. Let me use your point.
They were engaged.
Let me use your point right
they
now.
were kind of dating.
What
and
you're trying to do the whole put yourself in this person's shoes thing, right?
I can understand where he's coming
No, but that's
from.
what you're doing. You're doing the whole put yourself in this person's shoes thing, and I get that. There's only one problem with that.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Steve doesn't do that for anybody else.
Okay, that's cool. But if I'm saying the behavior of Steve, look, I'm
not going to justify the behavior of Steve.
No,
I'm
hold
not
on.
going to help.
I'm not doing that either. But you said you don't understand why he was trying to make sure that Slug couldn't build up a platform. I was explaining
after he won
you.
the feud. Yeah, I didn't understand why he continued on.
I no shit. I just explained it to you.
So he held on to like a grudge over the period of time, even though he had already won, and he's pretending like he's better than this.
Yeah, no, he absolutely is. He's a fucking hypocrite.
Not to mention, he was being too forgiving of Slug at times for overall this shit.
Yeah, that too.
Well, that's okay. So you say that, but then he told me, no, I was never forgiving of him. I was never his friend. I still treated him.
Why the fuck did you let him back in your server like 7 times?
Here's the problem. Like, you say one thing to defend him, and that's cool. He says another thing. Who am I supposed to take at their word?
Sen, here's your problem. I'm not defending him. I'm not. I'm explaining why I think he's acting the way he's acting. I'm not defending his behavior, though, right? Just because I understand why a child is throwing a fucking temper tantrum, I'm not defending them throwing a fucking temper tantrum. I just understand where it's coming from. But at the same time, I don't forgive any of this shit. Like, I don't look at this and I say, oh, Steve is justified because he feels this and that. No, you're never fucking justified because how you fucking feel. You never justified in doing underhanded things because you feel like it's the right thing. There's no fucking justification for that. I might understand why you're fucking
right there.
I might understand why he's behaving this way. I might understand why he will always want to see Slug in a grave, right? I can understand it. I don't believe he's fucking right. I don't think his actions are fucking correct. I think he's burned the bridge with many of his friends because he's sitting there stubborn as a fucking mule, refusing to just admit, hey, I was wrong about Maya. Hey, I shouldn't have been telling people who they can and can't hang out with. Look, I don't think it's good when anyone does that shit. The fact that it's somebody that I considered a friend, right? Like, to me, the thing that pisses me off with him, and it really does, and I don't have this deep-seated hatred for the person, but I remember seeing him talk about how he, to get back at you, right? To get back at you having Slug on your streams, which again, apparently he was totally okay with, right? To get back at you. Hold on. No, because I'm going to agree with you. To get back at you, he sat there and he said that he would just have my little brother come onto his stream. So I'm like, well, hold on. Because what my little brother did to you is nothing close to what he did to me. And this is supposed to be my friend. He's sitting there, saying he's mad at you because you're gonna have fucking Slug on, which apparently he was okay with and signed off on, which I didn't know, right? But he's gonna sit there and get mad at you for doing that, so he's gonna sit there and do that to me, right? Like, dude, come on, like, what the fuck? I haven't like talked about it. I don't fucking comment on it, but I see this shit happening, and I'm like, I'm not okay with that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, leave me fucking out of your stupid fucking drama. Don't bring my fucking family up into your stupid fucking conversations, right? Like, you two are having a fucking fight. Settle it like fucking men. Don't fucking pull this like petty pissant. No, I get it. I do. I've seen it. I don't fucking like it. But again, like, my biggest issue with him is he's sitting there defending a fucking psychopath who has zero redeeming qualities. And he's doing it because he can't just admit he was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
What do I do? Like, honestly, what do I do with that shit?
I want to add a little bit to like the Slug point, because it wasn't only just that he signed off on that happening. It was also like, because we would have talks, me, Redsky, Steve, sometimes Or would be there, but he would dip, like, you know how he always just dips, and like he would be high too. So it was us, right? And he would make jokes, because there's this guy named Marcy, and the guy, like, he's extremely ugly. And like we played a game at one. Well, yeah. Here's why it's funny. We were playing a game at one point, and we asked Steve, "Hey, who would you rather hang out with? You know, just out of like funny, Marcy, you know, the ugly guy, or Slug, the guy that's made your life a living hell for the past, you know, whatever." And he said, "You know what? Probably Slug, because I'd be more entertained by him and shit like that." So he was like literally saying positive things about this fucking guy that, you know, that all this heinous shit to him and blah blah blah, and now he's, you know, using this guy as a point against me as to why I'm a bad friend or whatever, and that's his whole cause for what he did. So it's like, that's a little weird, because it seems like you were even kind of warming up to the guy in a sense. You're saying positive things, you're not getting angry, you're saying, you know, I've kind of just accepted that we're going to be a part of each other like forever and shit like that. You're saying shit like this. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I was like, what am I hearing right? Like, this is the guy that's like, I guess, fucked with you for over a year. I can't necessarily agree and say that, you know, the Slug thing was like the reason he and Steph broke up, because I know that's not why. But I won't get into that. So like, whether it's a contributing factor or not, at the end of the day, it all comes back to Steve. The only reason you don't hear that it comes back to Steve is because he'll always blame someone else. And like what happened recently, Crow, if you were, you know, keeping up with what happened recently, he immediately blames it on us, and he thinks we're trying to op him, to smear him. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've compiled evidence, screenshots, receipts that all lead back to it being from his camp. He doesn't want to see it. You know what his counter evidence is? Oh, look at my friend saying that it totally didn't happen, Redsky. You're wrong because of this. Right? So it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not playing this game with you anymore. Like, I'm not defending you. I'm going to do the exact opposite, because you're a fucking dick. You called me a pedophile in the space for no reason. And I've already said, it's not even that. It's not even that hurt me. It was the fact that he said, you never cared about me. You never did anything for me, right? When in reality, I gave up like all the commentary shit. Like, I gave up all the fucking bridges. I tore it down because I was starting to feel guilty. I tried to put myself in technical shoes and be like, well, what they're doing to him is what they're doing to me and Steve, because Steve's like a brother to me, and I can't let that happen. I have to do something about this. I have to go against these guys, you know, to save my brother. But what the fuck does my brother do? He does something that, like, he just stabs me in the back for no fucking reason either. There's no reason for it. Like, why? What are you getting out of it, man?
Well, again, he feels like you don't have his back, so he's sitting there and he's acting out against you. And like, I don't get it, right? Like, I really don't, because you're friends, but like, you're not fucking a married couple. You have no obligation to who you hang out with, to the other person. Especially if the other dude is like encouraging you to do it. Like, this is just like such a weird fucking thing. like I get that he doesn't like that you're like on good terms with Slug. I can understand that much, right? But you don't encourage the dude to hang out with the other dude that you don't fucking like because you thought that you could get something out of it. Like, to me, you should be better than that. You absolutely should be fucking better than Slug is, right? I see more in Steve, so I expect more fucking of him. But I'm not going to sit there and go and take shots at his living situations or anything like that. Just speaking specifically about like the behavior and the attitudes and everything, dude. I understood at the start with Maya, right, where he was like, "Hey, I can help her. Hey, she like I see some redeeming things in her." Like it's been over a year. It's been well over a year. She's only gotten worse, and like honestly, I do think that the way she behaves has clearly affected him, right? To me, that's what I see. Maybe I got blinders on because I used to have good conversations with the guy.
We both did.
Yeah, no, I just don't. I can't understand it,
bro.
I
I
just
bonded with the
can't
guy over
understand
my
it.
addiction. All right, I think I know what the fuck. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We were tight and shit. That's what I thought. That's why I didn't think, hey, a guy I opened up to on that level and he opened up back to me. Yeah, there's no way this could possibly fucking happen, and then yet it happens for no fucking reason. Yes, I get it. And that's why I take it so fucking personal. I know it's gay, right? And shit. But at the same time, it's like when I tried and I went out of my way to make sure this was settled in private, not in public. He just keeps doing passive aggressive tweets in public for no fucking reason. Some of which are just made up bullshit narratives like Maya does. He says, you took down the technicals interview because you're a butthurt woman. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Here's the context if you care for it. You could have just asked me. He just doesn't care. He doesn't care about it.
Let me just be real with you, right? And you tell me if you just can't do this. But between the two of you, okay, Steve has no real reach, okay? The only time people talk about Steve is to literally just rip on him, okay? Because he like, I get it. There's a few people that, like his tweets and everything, but like realistically, the dude has no actual space to actually, do anything, right? Like he's dead in the fucking water completely. So, I have to ask, right? Why don't you just fucking mute him and or block him?
Because it's fun to shit on him.
Like, okay, so here's what I'll say to you then, right? Because again, like this isn't somebody that I hate. Okay, I don't like what he's. I get it. I don't like what he's doing right now, and I still consider you like a good friend, and I look at Steve and I wish he would. I wish he would stop doing what he's doing. I wish he would literally have a fucking come to Jesus moment for the fucking Canadians or something, right? But like it's such a like fucked up way of being.
He's doxed me 3 times, 3 by face, 1 by name. Okay, over his feelings, like over him getting upset, right?
I know. I'm not asking you to forgive him. I'm not.
No, I'm gonna bury him. I'm gonna shit on him relentlessly anytime I can.
Well,
I take pleasure in
okay.
it.
Well, so then again, just to explain his actions, you sit there and go like, well, why is he? Look at him. Like, why is he?
It was more of a rhetorical question.
You guys,
I rationalized everything for over a year. It's fine. Like I get it.
I get it. I'm just saying you two are in a back and forth.
You're giving him a lot of charitability, though. I will say that.
I'm not. It's not charitability. Okay. I want to know why someone's doing what they're doing, so I can be correct when I'm criticizing them, even if I don't fucking like them, right? What I'm saying though is when you say, I don't know why he's doing this, I'm explaining it to you. Okay. You can agree with it or disagree with it. It's not defending him because I don't agree with his fucking actions. I don't.
It's not based in logic.
No, it's based in this emotional fucking butthurt and this like unwillingness to just say, hey, I was wrong about Maya. Don't now listen to me here. he is correct about this fucking Jane witch, right? He is correct about Repsion, all right? And beyond that, though, it's like, how does anybody listen to you, right? How does anybody take you seriously when you seem like you're fucking unhinged, when you're fighting and throwing punches at everybody that comes across your path? Even if you're like 100, even if you're 1,000% correct on whatever you're talking about, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter because you have zero credibility right now. Like, you need to work on that. You can sit there and go like, I don't care what other people think about me. Well, then why? Like, then what are you even fucking doing? Like, I just don't understand it. I don't like. I'll say the things I do understand and things I don't fucking understand. This shit, his behavior, his fucking mentality, I don't fucking understand it. I think he has plenty of fucking talent. I think if he pulled his head out of his ass, he could actually build up his fucking platform on YouTube very easily. Very easily. But he's so focused on this stupid shit. He's so willing to just throw fucking punches. Like, Maya's like irrational, unhinged behavior has mixed with his, and it's just created this like nasty fucking monster sometimes. And then there are other times where I see him and he's like the same funny guy again. But the moment anyone like says anything to him that he doesn't like, bro, it's like mask fucking off. I just don't like seeing it.
Well, I mean, Crow, like, he went crying to Aura because of me and just like pointing out the inconsistencies with Maya's story. Like, for half the shit that she's pushing now, thanks to that RSN video, you would have to believe that the Terminator exists. You'd have to think that time travel exists. Like, Steve is just grasping at straws at this point, and they're gay-opping to the point where they're using someone's death against us.
Okay, hold on, guys, because I need to take a quick break from this, because Sadaker's been in the chat talking to me and asking questions, and they sent in a super chat, which I really appreciate. Just found this comment, Crow. You seem normal. Oh, I can't wait to disappoint.
He's anything but.
I'm here for a bit. So many topics, agendas. Can I just ask 2 questions? Favorite retro game? Sonic. Like straight up, like, my favorite retro game is Sonic. I fucking love the original Sonic on the Genesis. But then you'd ask me a question about the Last of Us series compared to the game. Here's the fucked up thing about it. When the show follows the game, it's amazing. Like, it is fucking golden. When it starts to drift off from the game, I just start losing interest because, like, there's a lot of things I just do not care about. And I feel like the episodes can drag on. I don't like that they changed the monsters either. And I know why they did that. So the monsters in the game, like, they spread these spores, so like everybody has to wear a face mask. Well, they hired the actor who threw a bitch fit on Star Wars over being forced to wear a mask all the time because, you know, that's literally the character. And so for this movie, they changed it so Pedro Pascal can walk around with no mask on. So he looks even sexier in the action scenes or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there are changes that I think are just really fucking dumb. And I think that they, like, overall, they hurt the actual product. But in terms of, like, how it compares to the games, look, no joke, just watch the gameplay cinematics on YouTube or something, right? Just watch those, because, like, you'll get the full story. And, like, the best thing so far in The Last of Us is the scene where Joel's daughter gets shot, and you're seeing how he's reacting to it. In the game, I actually think it's done better in the game, because before the soldier shoots them in the game, he's like talking to the person on the walkie-talkie or whatever, and like the soldier stops for a second and is like, she's just a kid, right? And you're like, oh shit. in the show, they just had the soldier kind of like line up his shot, like, like fuck you people. And I was just like, man, I felt like that moment was done better in the game because
because the game did it better.
Yeah, the
did
game
better.
Yeah, it's not bad in the show like at all, but there are certain touches that I think are just done better in the game. And I don't know, man. Like I think the game is automatically gonna like be number one for me. The show's not a bad adaptation though. I think it's gonna go downhill.
Yeah,
Like,
because I know
I'm not-
there are some people criticizing episode 3.
I haven't watched it. I've only seen episodes 1 and 2. So just to be clear. But yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be going downhill. I don't know how soon that's actually going to happen. I think the moment you finish up with like the storyline from the first video game, which I think would be smart for them to stretch to 2 seasons. But once you finish that up, you have to jump into Abby,
which is gonna suck.
Like that's what destroyed the Last of Us series.
Part
was
2.
Abby.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know, it was so bad, right? Let me tell you how bad it was. I explained it before, and I'll say it again. It was people who criticize Abby, not even just because of how she is politically. It's just overall she's a shit character. Josh Scorcher, aka the Fiery Joker, hated Joel in the first game, right? He even admitted saying, "Yeah, well, too bad Abby exists. That's why Joel's not on my list. Instead, Abby is, because legitimately she's such a terrible fucking character. Just for all the things she did in the story, she literally kills Joel right after Joel saved her life from the fucking swarm."
And that's what I mean though. Like The Last of Us Part 2, Joel's also kind of a dumbass, right?
Yeah.
And when I say he's a dumbass, like he knows that him and Abby have been hunted and that they're wanted and that they've done a bunch of heinous shit, but then he has no issues just telling people his fucking name when he's never met them before. I'm like, dude, Joel in the first game was like incredibly smart, and he was a complete and total survivor who had adapted to the rules of that world. In part 2, he's a complete fucking softy with no common sense anymore. And it was stuff like that just pissed me off. But again, I think you're going to see this show go downhill. I don't think that there's any way around it. And I think that they're going to really change. They're going to really, God, fuck, man. I'm blanking on her name. Ellie. Yeah, I'm high. But I think they're going to change Ellie's character just way too much. Because I think they're gonna the thing is in the first game she's perfectly fine, but I think they're gonna try to make her a more active part of the story, if that makes sense. Like I have a feeling that they're gonna sit there and go like, well, Ellie didn't do enough in the story of the first game, and she needs to show that she's a strong, confident person or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like I just think they're gonna do some dumb shit like that.
Ooga booga.
He's sorry, man.
It's okay.
Let's get back on topic. Get back on topic, damn it.
Okay. Listen. A viewer wanted to hear that, so we listened to what the viewers.
Bro, are you gonna be able to edit this out?
Yeah. It's called an edit.
I didn't know if you could actually like edit, like with cuts.
I was gonna leave this entire segment in and just edit the rest of it out. They're gonna go like, "Oh, I want to watch this video on Steve Alive," and they're just gonna hear us talk.
And then they just hear about The Last of Us midway. God damn, you're something.
And then I'm gonna end it with a Rickroll.
You are something else. Somebody told me this. They were like, "I get he's trying to understand Steve's actions without condoning them, but it really comes off as him trying to justify Steve's shit. But maybe that's just me. I'll admit that I'm not familiar with Crow, so I could be completely wrong."
Oh, okay. Well, no, again, if you don't understand why someone is doing what they're doing...
Rhetorical question.
Well, let me explain. If no joke, though, if you do not understand why somebody does what they do, how do you actually talk about what they're doing? Like how do you actually, speak about it? Like, I can understand why people are doing what they're doing, even if I don't fucking like it, even if I don't agree with it, even if I find their actions to be completely fucking horrific. it still helps to know why they are doing what they're doing, because maybe there's the ability to actually confront them in a more meaningful way than just saying, hey, you stupid fucking faggot,
Crow.
why are you behaving like a stupid fucking faggot?
Crow.
Right? Like, yeah, you can say that, but like, dude,
Crow.
maybe figure out why.
Okay, no. Let me do it, G. Okay, so I
Sorry.
keep saying
I
rhetorical
was gonna say
questions.
something.
I'll just let me get to like that first. Okay, so rhetorical question, Crow. It is a question asked in order to create a dramatic effect or to make a point rather than to get an answer. Additionally, you had said that there are ways to go about this that aren't, the equivalent to just saying you're a faggot and all this shit. Now, I've already told you, and I have proof of this, that I've gone through every way to do it and resolve it behind the scenes, primarily. It was him who started taking shots at me and doing all this fucking underhanded shit. So all things lead back to him being the problem, which is why some people can be looking at this as, well, it does seem like you're trying to justify his shit, or at least you're not fully aware of this or invested enough to actually make like a judgment call to like fully condemn him or have the same like anger that say other people would.
Okay. Let me be an older man than you for a second and say that I'm not mad. I'm just heavily disappointed in his behavior and his actions.
Also,
I think that he is a much better person than how he is behaving right now. And I think that the things he's done to you are unforgivable. And I think if he had any decency within him, he would sincerely apologize and try to seek your forgiveness. But I don't think he's man enough to do that either.
Well, yeah, I mean, this comes back to patterns as well. If you go back, the one thing, like a common trait, is that he never admits when he's wrong, and he never really gives out apologies. No, proof of when he'll never admit that he's wrong is kind of like it's shown with what you were saying earlier. You're saying that you wish he could just say that the Maya thing wasn't worth it and stuff. No, he's told me in private that the Maya things weren't worth it in private. Again, right? No recording. I unfortunately didn't record him. I guess I should have, because now he's demanding that I show like, clips of recordings that I should have had with him or whatever. So shit like that. He's saying, oh, the Maya thing was not worth it. The Zero thing wasn't worth it. He's shit talking Maya behind her back. So it just, it's just all so messy and so fake. And yeah, I don't really blame people for looking at this as, you're still gonna defend him and stuff in a sense, and that's how it looks like. But I think that a lot of people are just fed up with this shit, especially how he's like going about it continuously.
I literally, okay, I'm sorry. I maybe I didn't directly say it, but I heavily implied that he wasn't a man and that he lacked all decency. I'm not entirely sure how anyone could read that as me defending his behavior.
I guess you have more fucking like impulse control at this point.
Well, okay, let me say this for you, right? Well, I understand why you're fucking doing it. I can just as easily say, if you don't want to deal with Steve, you know how easily it would be not to have to deal with Steve. You're choosing to engage with him.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm saying like Steve like tweeting something and saying your fucking name, right? And even if he said like the most heinous, nasty thing he could about you, he has zero credibility. He gets like maybe 5 likes on a fucking tweet. He gets ripped on and clowned on constantly. And the only reason why he even does it is probably because you're giving him attention and he craves the fucking attention. If you muted him, I think he would like spin around in a fucking circle and then give up.
Yeah, I know. You're trying to say that like, oh, it's easy to ignore him because he's a nobody. And like, I agree with that assessment.
I mean, you this is what I mean. Like the difference in your platforms, because you actually focused on growing yourself up, where Steve is just still there, chained down to fucking Maya. Like you could just fucking ignore the guy,
Not
and
necessarily.
He has zero impact on you.
Oh no, I already know that this is like just a fight that he's not going to win. I'm perfectly aware of it, but he thinks in his head he will, because he's always very delusional. This is either something he's always had, or he got like strengthened by Maya. They always think they're on the winning side and stuff, but at this point, it's just really fun. It's really funny to tear it apart. And again, there's like,
I guess I understand that, but for me, like I don't look at this situation and go like, Oh man, I just want to rip that guy apart. Like there are people that I genuinely feel contempt for, right? Genuinely fucking despise and think that they're just absolutely fucking atrocious monsters. And I probably feel the exact same way as you do about Steve. The problem with me for Steve is I know that he is capable, right? I know he's done it before. So for him, because we've been close and everything, we've had really good times together. When I look at him, I'm just so disappointed in him, and I don't find the same enjoyment out of fucking with him the way that you do. Like, because for me, I look at it and I go like, this is a guy who used to be really fucking tight, used to be really fucking cool, and man, it's sad.
Well, it's not only that though, and we really like you and me had like what a 41-hour conversation before the stream.
41 fucking hours. Yeah, we just didn't even sleep.
No. I mean like a 40 to 1 hour combo, 40 minutes to 1 hour conversation. There you go. So yeah, we had that combo, and it's like, I think we agreed more there than we do now. But like also the main points we went over, and you were like actually elaborating on this. And you were saying how, like, yeah, we've condemned or we've gone after commentary for certain things that he's done as well, or that he's going to eventually, like, ends up doing and stuff. And, like, well, that's kind of how I feel in that sense, too. It's like, I wouldn't necessarily say I focus on building my platform. I kind of just do this as a hobby to, like, fuck around, jack off a little bit while, like, it's not really building a platform if you're not, talking about trendy topics, getting something like I just fuck around on my streams. It's whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I have like a good like tight community and stuff. He had that too. Like I'm pretty sure we shared an audience. It's just that the Maya thing kind of ran people off, and he didn't give a shit. Like he didn't give a shit about when Maya was harassing Kat. He didn't give a shit about when Maya was like timing people out that were his mods that were helping repair his image or help with his image.
Yeah.
He didn't care about any of that.
I remember all of it. And anytime you talk to him, he'd be like, "Oh no, I can help Maya out. I can I can fix her, right? Like fucking hell, dude. I had to sit there and like you bite your tongue on it. You sit there and you say, man, I really disagree. I don't agree with what you're doing. And you bite your tongue, you bite your fucking tongue. And everything that I feared happening out of that fucking relationship has occurred.
Mm-hmm.
She's completely fucking dragged him down. And the thing is, though, it's not like I can sit there and say it's all Maya's fault, right? Because Steve has signed off on all of it, right? He's not doing it because he's simping. He's doing it because he just refuses to admit that he was wrong. So he's going to just sit there and like let it fucking destroy him. And like even like the fucked up thing with Maya is I think we were talking about it, right? Like I was tweeting about how fucking Jane and Repsion were like this like disgusting little nasty couple that does like horrible fucking things, right? And I was ripping on Repsion because I'm like, dude, you accuse Maya of these things, et cetera, right? And I'm like, and I'm sure she does it. But then here you are, here Jane is, I can't remember the full fucking thing. But what I do remember is Maya jumping in to tell me how I'm wrong and how I'm lying about her and how I'm spreading all this misinformation. And then I get like fucking 10 tweets in my fucking replies, screenshots of random fucking shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm not even going after you right now. Like, you really want to put a fucking target on your back? Fine. I'm like, dude, she's unhinged. She's fucking unhinged.
Yeah, but like everybody already knew this. And like,
oh no, everybody already knew it. We all fucking knew it. We all tried talking to him about it. And look at where we are fucking right now. So again, like Sen, the difference is like I don't look at I'll criticize him. I'll condemn what he's fucking doing, right? That's fine. I really don't agree with any of this shit. Do I hate the guy though? I don't hate him. Okay? Like I don't hate him. I don't get any enjoyment out of seeing the guy suffer or seeing the guy lose his friends, or seeing the guy just get blasted
Well,
every
he hasn't lost his
fucking
friends.
day.
He still has Maya and Ruby, and that's all he's needed. So,
Yeah, fucking hell, dude.
and like the thing is, like,
I'm just
yeah,
saying, like,
I mean, I would
I don't
expect.
get it.
I would
All I'm saying is I don't get enjoyment out of seeing it happen.
I would.
I
Yeah,
don't
like,
want
I
to.
expect that more from you. Like, I understand that more because, like, again, yeah, I saw the times you were around, and they were kind of scarce because I'm guessing it's because your family life, just kind of takes over, right?
I mean, yeah, there's not much. Like, don't get
But
me
like
wrong.
when he was when he was down on his luck, when he was like basically had nothing to do and nothing like to really direction, anything of that sort. I was there, and that's when like we spent like a lot of time together. Like, in fact, there was like even like group chats where it was just me or and him, and we would just shoot the shit. That's why T3 became a thing and stuff. So it's like I think that the difference here is that while you might have had like a good relationship with him and stuff, and you have fond memories, and there's a difference in the relationships we've had. Like, again, like we talked about really personal shit. Like, he said personal shit, I told him personal shit. So it was like on another level. And he was like, oh, I'll take a bullet for you and stuff. And I was like, oh, likewise, and shit like that. So it's like at this point, it makes me feel like I did 1 year of this internet shit defending him, but like for what? And this whole ideology of like keep your circle small so that nobody can like fuck with you, or like to trust everyone. It's like, well, I took that ideology and it didn't work. And it's like, am I not like the point of that ideology is to keep away like the traitorous snakes that are like like a commentary and stuff, right? But it's
Well, look, I think when someone shows you their character, it's hard to just ignore that in the future. And this is what I mean, though, right? Like, what I asked you, like, why not just ignore the guy? You tell me it's because you enjoy it, right? Like, if you actually enjoy the back and forth you're doing with him, like, man, for me, like, I look at that and I'm just like, man, this sucks. It's depressing to me because, like, again, I'm not saying it's sad as in, oh, I look at all these fun times we used to have together. No, I'm saying it's sad because, like, I had respect for the guy. I know he has talent. I know he has the ability, right? And it's sad because I'm looking at where he is. It's all the result of his own fucking actions and his own fucking behavior. And I feel sad. Like, I feel sorry for him. I don't want to like sit there and wind him up on Twitter, right? And like sit there and take fucking shots at him because I'm like, why? Right? Like, bro, if you don't want to fucking bro, if you want to like live like that, if you want to be fucking there, if you're totally okay having like zero credibility, and again, whether or not you think that you're the most honest guy, it doesn't matter. To everyone looking at you, you're the unhinged fucking lunatic.
Yeah, he's kind of been like that since like, what was it? I forgot. Maybe 7 months ago when his original account was still gone. He was kind of like that, like on a daily basis. But I would still try to find ways to like, rationalize it or be like, here's what he's trying to say, and this is why he's not completely unhinged, guys, and stuff like that, right? So when you make defenses for somebody like for that long, and every time he does some stupid shit, it's like, again, it's 1 year of my internet life, right, where I'm like burning bridges left and right. I'm getting the stigma of being, Steve Belief's friend, and he keeps doing all this stupid shit, and he doesn't give a fuck if it affects anybody else's, anything. Like, he doesn't care. It doesn't fucking matter to him. So it's like, of course I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm gonna kind of feel bad for the other people that like he was beefing with, even to an extent, like, because it's like, the fuck, like it's like my world kind of gets like flipped upside down a little bit, right?
Here's where I like. I'm trying to remember because there are times where I think it's I burn bridges with people, and like we're talking about like one of the individuals and everything. But look, I chose to defend Steve when I thought he was right, and when I didn't think he was right, I didn't defend him. Right? I stand by my actions then. I stand by them now. Right? I don't care if that makes me look bad to those people, because at the time when I was defending Steve, Like, I was defending him because he was in the right. I'm not going to sit there and go like, oh, actually, Steve showed me he's an unhinged fucking lunatic. So that means anytime I said anything nice about him, I was wrong. Like, I don't think that that's correct, man.
That's where like you and me are different on that, because I was defending him purely because he was a friend.
Yeah, no, I remember when like I put out that whole thing about the Maya thing, and I was like, hey, dude, I'm like not cool with Maya, right? Like, Steve can go do his own thing. I'm not. Because again, I like Steve got like shit. Like, Steve still for like over a year gets shit on like every day he gets on Twitter, right? Like he's persona non grata for so many
well,
groups.
I want to say that, but like in reality, people kind of forgot he existed because, as you said, like doesn't really have like anything going for him and shit. The thing is,
the moment somebody
the moment he
remembers
comes
him,
back,
like,
the first thing he goes into is, "Oh, did Jane kill Repsion?" It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is what you come back to Twitter for?
Fuck, I don't.
It's
yeah,
like,
man.
I kind of want to ask you guys, like, what got like his whole obsession with Repsion and Jane started?
Well, it was Maya. It was Maya being unhinged and Repsion defending her, and Repsion. I believe there was something that actually took place between the two of them, or him saying something about Steve. But Maya was the worst of it. That's the thing I don't get. Maya was the worst of everything from Repsion that was directed at him. Then he gives Maya a pass, but he still like holds Repsion responsible for all of it. And I just go like, that doesn't add up to me. And again, I think Steve's right about Repsion. I think he's fucking worthless. That Jane woman is a fucking psychopath. She's mini Maya, right? Except uglier. So I got to sit there and I go like, yeah, he's correct about these two people. He is, right? I've jumped in when I think that those people are being like fucking awful. Sure. Like, I don't have an issue with doing that. Even if I don't agree with Steve now, like, I'll still sit there and say like Repsion and Maya or Repsion and Jane and Maya, they're all fucking trash.
Gotta say, I disagree on that, because from the receipts that I gotten from Steve and fucking Maya to defend, like, it's not that I was doing a job to defend Maya, but like to hear their perspective and see why they're right from that, and then comparing it to the receipts I gotten like from the other party, obviously, you know, Repsion and Jane, there's one that has like a clear fucking lead on logic, right? Which is something that I like. I really like logic. And there's one side that's extremely more easy to make a defense for, because that's how, like, you know, power scaling, right? The gaps are. So I'll disagree with you on that.
Yeah, here's why I think that's bullshit. Way back when he was with Maya, that exact same argument could have applied. Oh, well, you know, see, he's got a far larger scale and more like, no. Repsion has no credibility on this shit. Here's where you're wrong, okay? There doesn't need to be a party that's correct here, okay? When you're dealing with a den of snakes, guess what? There isn't one snake that's less snake than the other snakes. That's not the one that you support. They're all fucking trash. Fucking look at all of them and point and fucking laugh. Like, I'm not going to sit there and go like, oh, well, because Repsion has a better story. Bro, I get it, okay? Between Repsion and fucking Steve, Repsion is way better spoken. Repsion has way more of an ability to flip a fucking narrative. Steve comes across as fucking unhinged.
It's not about narratives, though. It's receipts. It's really, I think he spend more time, like Steve and Maya spending more time talking and making up new things.
Hold on,
the other party,
I don't care what Steve and Maya accuse them
well,
of.
no,
I'm
telling
referring
you
to what happened
comparisons
with Slug, the guy that you were talking about, right?
What about Slug?
Wasn't Slug paid money by Jane?
To 3D print, like fucking tits or some shit. I don't remember what it was.
Because I've seen the chats that Jane.
I think it was to join a Twitch also, like at one point to join her Twitch or some shit. I know like the big sum of money was for the for like the 3D printing of some fucking shit. I don't even remember what he was doing, but that was the big.
Do you have
donut for that.
Do you have the thread that he posted of that Discord chat that he was in with them?
Not on me.
Because he was mentioning Jane was specifically going to him to do things.
Let me see if I can find it. I know what you're talking about, though.
So this is what I mean. I don't care what Steve and Maya are saying about them, right? I was looking at what was going on in that thread that Slug posted that has her messages with that fucking with Steve's crazy act standing.
Yeah, I mean, Steve and what's her face? Yeah, they were both a little fucking crazy. I'll just say that.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying that one
and it goes both ways.
I'm not saying that one is correct here. I'm saying that they're all wrong. I'll look at what's actually there. If Steve and Maya make some bullshit fucking accusation, I don't care, right? I really don't care what they say. They don't have credibility, right? They could say the sky is fucking blue, and I would need to ask for a second opinion from another human being. These people like don't have.
Wait, are you talking about?
Me.
You're talking about Steve and Maya?
I'm talking about Steve and Maya because those two are linked at the fucking hip, and Maya has thrown out baseless and completely fucking false allegations against me, against Aura, against you, even against fucking Steve. So, like, for them to make a claim about somebody else, why would I ever take it with any, like, seriously, any credibility whatsoever? From a known liar and her lackey.
Crow, the only baseless accusation I've heard from Maya about Steve is that he's an angel.
Good one.
Yeah, but you guys get what I mean, though, right? Like, I don't take what those two are gonna fucking claim about Repsion and Jane. What I see with fucking Jane is like the same kind of mentality Maya has, right? I don't think either of those women are fucking well. And I think Repsion has a type. He likes abusive women.
Yeah, that man has poor taste.
I like, dude, I look at it and I can see where he fucking lies. And look, I get it. Yes, sure, you're right. In terms of like a standpoint on being a content creator, it's probably not a good thing to be on the shit list of a guy like Repsion who has a bunch of connections and shit. But at the same time, bro, like, no, fuck you. I don't give a shit.
But you have like the ability to be diplomatic and stuff, and I think you'll understand this too, Crow. When you're a larger creator, you have to be diplomatic, and you know that sometimes the thing these big creators say is just fucking lies out of their fucking teeth, right? Because then it later gets exposed that they're either liars or degenerates or whatever, right? But by that point, it's like, but they're still like, that person I latched onto in this event, right? And I'm still going to support them on stream and shit like that. So it's like, you got to understand how this game works too. And yeah, everybody's going to probably be flawed, right? I'm not going to say I'm a good person. And I think you'll agree you're not, definitely, right? We're both like fucked up people in our own right. Come on,
but okay, go ahead.
I think that at the end of the day, it still comes like, even if everybody is fake to an extent, it's the party that's willing to acknowledge, even if they're lying through their teeth, they're willing to acknowledge and make amends for something they've done, so long as it doesn't become a pattern of behavior and things should be kept at peace. However, there is one side in this situation specifically that will not do that.
Hold on.
They don't even have the image thing.
I completely disagree. I think neither side actually is willing to acknowledge their fucking wrongdoings. I don't think either side is.
I had one side that acknowledged it to me.
Okay. If I have a private conversation with Repsion, does that mean he's going to fucking put out a tweet and say, hey, you know what? I've been behaving like, no, fuck, dude, fuck you. Like, fuck,
well,
man.
That's like if people expect it from you too. Like Aura would always say, Crow says some really unhinged shit on Crows of Judgment. If we had a competent, he was like, if we had a competent enemy that wasn't like Dean, we'd probably be fucked by now.
Yeah, but like, dude, I guess
It's kind of like obnoxious. It's like if it's like if your career on YouTube ever took off to like the extent of a Yellow Flash or something with this Eliza Bleu or some whatever, and then all of a sudden people from your past come back and say, Crow, remember when you were throwing around baseless pedophile accusations, and then they hyperfixate on the little things from the past and they keep throwing it at you?
Wait. When did I throw around a baseless pedophile
Remember how you called
accusation?
narrator a pedophile, then he gave you like $10 or $15 and then you took it back?
What?
Yeah, that was during the Call Me Carson saga, I think.
Oh, no. Fucking narrator, the one with the fucking 15-year-old.
I think it was that. Yeah, it was something like that. But then he came into the chat and he
no,
gave you money.
hold on. Yeah, he did give me money. And I said, I take back that he's a pedophile, but he does like to jerk it off to 15-year-olds or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, well, because he did. Like, yeah, no, I remember what you're talking about. Like, you got to go find that fucking clip. Because I guarantee you, I was not fucking friendly towards
Did you actually say that?
Yes.
Fuck's sakes.
He did, though. Bro, like, okay, narrator was in, like, a little pissy match with another fucking teenage boy because he was dating another kid from his fucking high school, and narrator got jealous of them. Dude, like, there's a whole thing with fucking narrator. Don't throw that shit in my face.
No, I didn't. It was Aura.
No,
by the way,
I
will agree with
stand
one
by
thing.
the narrator thing.
Some of these points that I do take are specifically from Aura, only because, like, if they're from Aura, like, rest assured, these fucking points are probably like crafted pretty well.
Well, look, I have Ghost Foxes in the chat right now. Completely unbiased opinion here. What are you talking about? Crow is a perfect angel. I completely agree.
Is that like Zombie Fox's cousin?
Listen. It's not important who that is. It's not important who that is.
Because they're on my side. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, they're completely unbiased. I pulled a random comment out of the chat. I did. I don't know. You're throwing out all these accusations here. This is really fucked up. We're gonna have to end the stream pretty soon. But no, look, so I don't disagree, because, like, if you clip out some random thing I said out of context, you can make me sound fucking heinous and evil. Remember the whole Ukrainian thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't repeat that.
I stand by it.
Jesus Christ.
Like, okay, but seriously, like, man, I still have, like, no ability to care what actually happens in Ukraine, other than I don't want people firing nuclear weapons at each other, because that's that's Armageddon. Crow base. Crow no. Look at these two back to back.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
But
Crow,
no, seriously.
No.
But seriously, right? I agree on that. But at the same time, like, Repsion has made tons of fucking mistakes. I don't think he's open about it. Like, honestly, the shit that he was doing with Maya, right? Because he claimed abuse, like, we kind of just dropped the fact that Repsion was kind of like signing off on all the shit Maya was doing. I don't think it's any different with this Shane girl, right? Do I think that do I think that Repsion is as evil or as bad as Steve is making him out to be? No. I don't think Jane is as bad as these two are making them out to be. But it doesn't mean that they're good people. It doesn't mean that anybody here is a good person or anybody here is being fucking honest.
This also kind of, like, because you pointed that out, right? You're like, they're not necessarily good people, and, like, the thing about signing off and shit. I signed off on a lot of shit that Steve did that, like, again, since you were defending him from, like, your point of view was he was right because of this, and my whole thing was, like, I'm defending him based off of, like, this is my friend, right? Yeah, so because you're defending it from, like, your point of view where it's like, he's right about this and that's why I'll agree, well, I'm just like, well, he's right about this because he's my friend, right? And I, friends don't, like, this, you give him, like, charity, extreme charity. At least
I get it, but there was plenty of shit that Steve would say that I just wouldn't comment on because I didn't agree with it.
Yeah, but we would help, and we would try to, like,
we
would try to find, like, basically, like, why this may apply to Steve, but it more so applies to the opposition. That would be it.
Well, Well, because I remember when it
Crow,
came to hold on. When it came, what are you talking about? Like actually signing off on someone's behavior?
On his behavior, well, like the unhingedness to an extent, yeah.
No, because I would never defend the unhingedness.
I'll be like, the equivalent of, oh, he's just, expressing himself, kind of, but like, be like, hey, buddy, don't actually SWAT or do any of this shit, just like, oh,
Well, look, if I'm having a private conversation or he's in a private like chat, right? Like I've said fucked up things in private with you guys that I wouldn't want fucking repeated out in public either. Does that mean that I really want it to happen? No, sometimes I really am just blowing off steam. Maybe it's not that way with Steve. That's all I was going into with you. But in terms of like, here's the thing. In terms of like signing off on someone's behavior, Repsion was with Maya. They were living together. She was using him to go around and justify the things that she was doing and saying to people, right? Steve wasn't using my fucking name when he went out there and started talking shit, right? Like he wasn't saying, "Oh, Crow agrees with me," right? Like because he never fucking talked to me about that shit. If I didn't agree with him, I'd fucking say it. I told him when I didn't agree with him. Like I get where you're coming from if you were defending him because hey, he was my friend, he was my boy. Ride or fucking die, fuck these other clowns and shit. I get that, I do, and I can understand where you're just like, okay, well now I'm pissed because I burned these bridges when you were a bad person. I get it, I do. I wasn't doing that. If I don't agree with you guys on something, I'm not going to jump in and talk about it.
Yeah, for example, the biggest one me and Crow disagree on is that I like Ultimate Spider-Man and he doesn't.
Well, listen, it's complicated.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Well, I mean,
Crow, like funny ass show, okay?
Well, let me put it like this with you, son. Right? There are times where I'll see you tweeting at somebody, and I'm just like, bro, it's time, just like fucking leave them alone. They're a fucking loser. Just fucking leave them alone, right? Sometimes I think it's funny, and I'll jump in, right? I'll be like, what the fuck is going on here, right? Like, I won't even say anything nasty towards whoever you're talking to. I'll just be like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm not reading all this. Like, but I'll see you, like, tweet at them, like, fucking, like, not you specifically only tweeting, right? But I'll see, like, 20 to 30 fucking replies. I'm just like, man, I wish I didn't jump in here. I'll mute the fucking conversation and just, like, disappear, okay?
Just fly away, right?
Yeah, just completely fly away. But it doesn't, well, hold on. It doesn't mean I'm, like, I agree with you when you're fucking arguing. Like, dude, there are times when I have no fucking clue what you're even fighting about with somebody on Twitter. And I've jumped into the middle of those conversations just to be a smart ass and take off.
Oh, with the pizza guy, right?
Yeah, with the fucking pizza guy.
Yeah, that guy is kind of unhinged himself. I haven't talked to him since like that one time. And I think he went on break. I think he like fucked off because of reasons. And I think he stopped. Like he was like, oh, I'm not gonna YouTube anymore or some shit. So that's something.
So you won that battle. Like
I guess so.
I get it. I really do. I'm just saying, like, I wasn't sitting there approving his fucking actions, and he wasn't using my name to go out and do certain things. And there was a lot of times where I wasn't really even paying attention to what he was up to. But if I thought he was right, if I looked into a situation, I thought he was right, I defended him. I'll stand by that. If I thought he was wrong, I either wouldn't partake or I would publicly say so, like with the Maya stuff. But that's just how I feel about it. Like the stuff that you do said on Twitter, like I don't necessarily agree with everything I see you doing, and
it's wholesome.
And the truth is, I'm not paying attention to everything you're doing on fucking Twitter either. Like I'll see some tweets, and I'll think they're funny. Like, I'll jump in if I think it's funny. But like I don't sit there and like have notifications turned on for anybody. So I just see whatever's like the most recent thing in my timeline, and
Yeah,
that's about
same.
it.
How many
Yeah.
people are you following, by the way?
Like 100.
I have less than you. I have 59.
Yeah.
I only
All right,
follow
I got
like
like
I try
100.
to keep it under, like originally it was under 50. Now it's like unfortunately under 60. So I gotta make sure I don't follow too many people. You know, I gotta look as cool as possible. Like, yeah, I got 494 followers and I'm only following 59.
Nice.
Yeah, look, I just mean that
I mean, Crow.
Yeah.
I mean,
what is that background?
Would you agree
noise?
that just not me? That you, Vic? Okay, never mind.
That's okay. It's gone away.
Would you?
Vic is like, what?
Okay.
And I stepped away for a second.
Okay. Well, the whole thing with Steve, like, I don't see anything good left in him. I just see him as an asshole at this point. And to be honest, he deserves a crowbar upside the head.
We're gonna give it to him. You can
Like-
just sit back, bro. You don't have to do anything.
I look. I just again, when he's wrong, I'll say it. When he's right, I'll say it. I don't like what he's doing right now. I don't like his fucking behavior, his attitude right now. And again, if you guys feel like he's worth going after that way, go for it. Like, as far as I'm concerned, when he called you a pedophile, he deserved everything that he gets. You want to?
What about this whole situation with Ari? Does he deserve to be fucking skinned?
Okay, let me be very clear about the situation with Ari. And I assume whoever made that comment is one of the fucking lurkers in Steve's community, or whatever the fucking shit show you want to call that group of people. I don't like any of these games when people talk about Ari, or when people make implications about Ari. I don't like that somebody attempted to use that as a gotcha. I think that it should have just been fucking condemned. I don't think that Steve going out there and trying to act as if the person was some sort of fucking gay op, right? Like there was some fucking gay op that just showed up randomly to drop a comment like that, to paint Steve as a bad guy. Like, first off, I think Steve misunderstands his fucking position here as the one who is hated by virtually everybody on Twitter, who is like spat on everywhere he fucking goes. Nobody has to set a gay up on this guy. He doesn't have fucking credibility. He doesn't. Nobody has to set a fucking gay up on him. So when you see a person leave a comment like that about Ari, okay, a nasty fucking comment like that, if your first instinct isn't to say, fuck you, and fuck you some more, and instead is to like sit there and try to claim that people are using it as like this secret attempt to use a suicide against you, like, bro, I don't even know what to fucking say. All you have to do is condemn it. I'm not gonna hold some asshole fucking minion lurking around in the background against whoever they're doing it to appease, right? I'm not gonna hold that against Steve. What I'm gonna hold against Steve is that when he fucking saw it, his first instinct was to try to like throw it back, like instead of just saying, "Hey, fuck you, dude."
Yeah, he kind of went one step further, because when we've because at this point we've like narrowed it down to like basically two people that it could be based off of like everything we've gotten. When Redsky said, "Oh, get that bitch Ruby Violet under control," Steve's first instinct was to reply to him and be like, basically defend her and be like, it's good to keep tabs on people. You should like basically take her word for it, which Ruby basically said, "Oh, I just followed the account recently. I was curious and stuff. That's all. But now I'm going to block them." And
You know
Steve
what?
is,
You know what? I'm gonna pull this up. Because I didn't know that I Bully Bullies was trying this shit.
oh, you noticed that too?
Okay, so this is what I mean. Like, like I have IBB, right? Whining and bitching, and saying like, oh, these people are being so mean to Steve. And then I see this shit. Like, dude, like here again, this is not a moral fucking battle. You don't gain or lose anything by just fucking telling these people to shove it up their ass. It's not that fucking hard. It's not that fucking difficult. Okay? You don't why the fuck is your first instinct to get fucking defensive? Is it because you've done so much fucked up stupid shit that you're just constantly used to people taking a fucking swing at you? Dude, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And then again, this here would be a good reason to believe that whoever left that nasty comment came from fucking Steve's little fucking crew, right? And I'm not saying Steve told them to do it, or even that Steve knew that they were going to do it. I'm not saying that. I am saying that whoever did it clearly is supporting fucking Steve, and all he needs to do for me to not fucking even bring it up or mention it is just fucking condemn it. That's all.
Yeah, the one thing that the accounts, the two mysterious alt accounts that showed up, Steve and I believe Eliza have in common is that it was primarily just used to go at me, which is like fine and all, but like again, like it's too fucking soon, bro. It's only been like a month. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, look, this is the type of shit that I don't think is forgivable. Okay? Like
Crow, check this last one here. Because this shows like IBB at his worst, like his hypocrisy about shit.
Does he even bring Ari up again? Because I don't want to fucking see it.
No. This is where because he had said that somehow we were responsible for this fucking gay op against Steve.
He was running with Steve's narrative, basically.
Yeah, basically about how twisting emotions and doing bad things. Well, here's the other thing. This is from his community tab back in December when he flipped on us and was doing emotional manipulation and shit.
Personal growth is a blessing and something we all. Hey, can someone read this in a retarded Sweden accent?
Personal growth is a blessing, something we should all work towards. I've been extremely toxic in the past because of encouragement from former associates that I've distanced from now. I apologize for being easily influenced by their hindsight, self-serving encouragement. It was weak of me to let them push me in a direction I would have never taken things. Things were said about Tipster's wife, what I want to apologize for publicly. I know you love her very much, and I should have never made those jokes. I know we already talked about it, but I just want to apologize more publicly. Now that I distance myself from that you actually warned me about. You were right about them. Likewise, I should have never made some of the jokes about...
Oh no, there's a school bus full of young children!
What the fuck?
IBB.
I swear to fucking... You saw that fucking video where the Swedish troll was like hanging around a little fucking elementary school? It's like the creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
He did it like 2 times too. He went back to that school.
Weirdo. Did anybody call the police in his hometown just to make sure?
No, but then he made a couple other shorts that were like... He made a couple other shorts where he was like running from the police, and then he ended up naked in like the woods.
Dude, he sent me some pretty prank videos
I don't even want to fucking know. I don't even want to fucking know.
Yeah, we got those videos like archived.
Check this other tweet here by him because he's directly blaming me for this shit.
Crow's about to get unwholesome now.
He uses everything he can to paint Jenso Tippy in a bad light, even though this had nothing to do with him at all. What is he talking about?
I don't know. He made it about Tipster for some reason.
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking.
I made a joke.
Fucking know. I don't. Hold on. Let's talk about the Swedish fucking pedophile. Okay. No, let's have a long fucking conversation that will be about like 2 minutes fucking short because that's all he fucking deserves. Okay, listen, you little fucking creeper, fucking hang around little fucking elementary schools, creeping on the fucking kids and everything. Just a casual fucking Tuesday at 2:00 for you. I get it. Right before they get off. Okay, but like, dude, shut up, shut your fucking mouth, keep fucking Ari's name out of your fucking mouth, you fucking little loser, creep, fucking faggot. Okay, everybody fucking knows what a fucking degenerate you are. Everybody knows what a fucking creep you are. Fucking crawl back into your fucking skin suit, you slimy little fucking loser. Fucking nothing, motherfucker. Yeah, I want to bring up a fucking suicide as like a fucking cell phone. Hey. Let me tell you. There is something that you can do. It begins with a K, all right? It ends with an S, okay? You do it to yourself, you fucking little faggot. Fuck you, you loser fucking creep. Oh, I only said the name because I knew it, right? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your fucking family. Fuck your fucking parents. Fuck your fucking grandparents. And fuck whatever fucking offspring you ever fucking plagued the earth with. I don't have any more fucking patience for IBB, the Swedish fucking pedophile. Fuck off! Are we done?
Not only
Yeah,
that,
I think we
well,
should
there's
wrap it
one
up.
more. There's one more because IBB was very.
I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna go over it, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, you're gonna go over it?
I
I'm
can't
going
stand
over
that
all of
little
it.
fucking creep. Hey, let me be very clear, right? We do need to do a better job at filtering out some of the people that we invite into circles, right? Okay, because yes, we can all sit there and talk about Steve. Hey, who the fuck invited IBB in?
Me and Aura, and kind of Steve too.
Well, let's be real. Nobody ever takes Steve's advice on shit again.
I know I won't.
Gross. See, this is what I mean. This is what I fucking mean, though, okay? You have IBB sitting there bitching about you guys and talking about how everyone's made up all this awful stuff about Steven. And at the same time, IBB is bringing up fucking Ari. And at the exact same time he's bringing up Ari, he's sitting there going, oh, I think it was a gay up against Steve by these people to bring up her name. Oh, fuck. Hey, Steve. Hey, I get you don't have a close circle, okay? I get that you're losing out. I get that you only have, like, 2 people. But, like, dude, just show some fucking moral integrity and call that little pussy-ass bitch out. Show me that there's some semblance of a fucking man there. Instead of sitting there being fucking defensive.
You know, the only thing that Steve ended up doing was like IBB's tweet that was defending him throughout this whole thing. And it was during the time IBB was
I'm done. I'm fucking done. Fuck that fucking fucker. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not, okay? I'm not. There are certain things for me that really do upset me, okay? And maybe it's not very mature of me. That's perfectly fine, okay? That shit there with Ari, why the fuck are you sitting there and like, you know, whatever. It's not on you, right? It's not on fucking you. It never fucking is it? I'm ending the stream, guys. Y'all have a good night. Fuck.
Take care, everyone.